professional wrestling in the building tonight.
We're not in Messina!
So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to Jamarcus Russell Mania! Celebrating the life and career of Oakland Raiders quarterback Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to Kurt Russellmania! And the man to my left, for those that don't know, is the best ring announcer in the business, John Ian! And John, I believe you have some perfunctory business to take care of before we get underway.
That's right, Excalibur. Once again, everybody, welcome to Wrestle Reunion, day number 2 from PWG's Kurt WrestleMania! Before we get started with the show, there are some code of conduct rules that we must go over.
You brought this on yourselves, you drunks!
Rule number 1, no throwing any objects into the ring at all tonight. Yeah, well, I know you. Close to you. Rule number 2, no videotaping of tonight's show. Rule number 3, remember, we are a guest here at the Hilton, right by the LAX. Maybe we'd like to come back next year for another Wrestle Reunion show, huh? And everybody do your part. Pick up a piece of trash. If you see it on the floor, there are plenty of garbage cans around. Remember, it's not your trash, it is our trash. And we need to leave this place clean, immaculate, and pristine just the way we found it when we got here yesterday.
And ladies and gentlemen, one last piece of business. First, if I may embarrass that individual, right there, holding that banner back. Let it hang naturally, my friends. Do not bang that banner. Thank you. I'm a stickler for detail. And you can find such impeccable details on the official Kurt WrestleMania t-shirt commemorating this weekend of Wrestle Reunion 4 right over there at the merchandise booth. I see a gentleman over there in the second row already has his. Ladies and gentlemen, you can go over there. I know you love the t-shirts, folks. I know they are fantastic t-shirts.
Introduce y'all to myself, my brother, and Brian Kendrick. You see, we're a little sick and tired of being referred to as these given names, Matt and Nick Jackson, and this Hokey Pokey, the Young Bucks. You see, we're tired of that. We want to use our real names. So from now on, you can call me Max, and you can call him Jeremy Generation Me. You see, a couple of years ago, my brother and I, we started in a city called Los Angeles. We were naive. place like this to a beautiful city like Orlando. Hanging out with people like Vince Russo, Eric Bischoff. Hey, Hulk Hogan? And one of my favorites, they've actually taken us under their wing, the Nasty Boys. But a special shout out to our boss, Dixie Carter. We love you. We're representing. But it took having to go from a crummy place like this to a place like Orlando to realize that this generation belongs to us. Brian, we don't think you fit in with us. Hey, you don't talk to me like that!
You don't understand what a blessing in disguise this is. I just happen to live in Los Angeles. What a coincidence. This is a good thing. Trust me, you don't want to mess with the great brothers. Don't jerk off, see ya? Look at you, man. Look at you. Is that better, jerk off? I'm kidding. I've been watching you from afar. And you don't seem as motivated as you once were. Hey, I know the feeling, trust me. Believe me. Here's what I got. How about things get put in a blender and you and I wrestle those two clowns tonight? What do you say? A little reunion sort. I think that's what it is. We got a match. Let's see what the young puppy boys say to that. Where do they go? They already ran off. What was that? I can't hear you. Still can't hear you. I'm gonna have to organize. I think they're saying, fuck the Young Bucks. We don't need them. You know, Lennon and Kendrick. First time in a long time. Oh, are they?
Goofball with the mask. He calls the shots around here. Get over here.
Oh, this guy? Is that Octagon?
Make it happen, Excalibur.
Yeah, Booker, man.
Kevin Steen, I apologize, but tonight it's not gonna happen. You make it happen, Excalibur. Hooligans of Bucks, make it happen, Excalibur.
Hang out with your jumper. That's great. I missed it. Well, there you have it. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Hasta luego.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Colt Cabana. Welcome to the very first show on the Wrestle Reunion here in Los Angeles, California at the Hilton. Kurt WrestleMania. I'm joined by, at the moment, Chris Hero. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, it's fantastic to be here. I think it's a good day to be alive and well in Los Angeles, California. Ain't that right, Colt Cabana? You're killing me, man.
I believe it. Let's take it to Johnny Ian for the introduction.
It's scheduled for one fall.
Kingdom James.
Introducing first, team number one. Malachi Jackson, Johnny Goodtime, Candice LeRae, and Jerome LTP Robinson.
The little tiny player, Jerome Robinson.
Yeah, looks like LTP's the captain of this team over here. I would say the captain of the other team.
Christina Von Erie.
All right.
Her mohawk sets her at the tallest. Oh no, maybe not. No, the Cutlers they're very tall.
Well, and maybe there's co-captains, but we got a 4-man, 8-man tag action here to start this off.
Eight-person tag.
Well, with these ladies, you never know what's under those skirts these days. It's modern age, and an 8-person tag match to start it off. A lot of the newcomers, a lot of the young, hungry wrestlers at PWG. As right now, Johnny Goodtime is letting these people know what he's all about. He's about more of a good time.
He's about getting stomped in that.
Ring the bell. That was me, guys. Colt Cabana ringing the bell for you. And this thing is starting.
Yeah. Oh, the Cutlers go to the floor.
As this thing's going to be fast and furious, as you can tell already. The rules seem to be out the window. Hopefully, referee Hernandez can get this thing in control.
Johnny Goodtime with a throw, and Christina Von Erie out of the ring. He doesn't want to do that. She is quite a hard hitter.
A little help there. Ooh.
Whoa! Frankensteiner to the floor. Tandem maneuver. Candice LeRae taking him all the way off the apron. Johnny Goodtime has some very bright tights on. I'm a big fan of those as they come the same time. Tope con hilo. A little ebony, a little ivory.
Yeah, we're starting it off hot. It looks like the third Jackson is ready to go. Is this Tito? Is this Jermaine? No, it's Malachi.
Oh, it's Merrick Brave.
Hello! It's a horrible reference by Chris Hero, probably one of the many you'll get tonight. Appreciate that.
I do that. Christina Von Erie in the ring with Candice LeRae. They have had a singles match here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla before, and they beat the tar out of each other. A pedigree on the apron. I've never seen that before.
Vicious. Looks like the guys are all kind of surrounded on the ground. These two are giving a showcase right in the middle of the ring and see what they've got.
You're not going to see any of that typical diva wrestling in the ring with these two. They're going to forearm each other. They're going to double arm whip each other, and
These are women's women, to be honest. Obviously Christina with that mohawk, but we all saw with that human tornado stuff, you and Chris. Wow, and Candice is a monster, huh?
yeah, she's a trooper, man. She's not afraid to get her teeth kicked down her throat.
Right.
Jump off with a moonsault, jump off a ladder.
Whipping a duck, Candice up the ropes, solid clothesline.
Right across the throat. Candice LeRae sporting the She-Ra outfit. I didn't know many people knew what She-Ra was. You know She-Ra?
Sure, that's Master of the Universe, of course.
Princess of Power. Oh, okay. Ryan Taylor, a few months ago, returned from a trek to Japan via Kaientai Dojo. I believe it was set up through the NWA organization. Sends him off. There she goes. Slides around into the Cristo.
Call that an octopus here in America.
Oh, yeah, same thing.
All right, fair enough. A lot of man-on-woman violence here, and you can see here her team isn't taking, is too happy about this.
Oh, putting the boots. Oh, she's getting the shit kicked out of her.
Legitimately. And it always seems like they have Candice in the corner. I don't know if the rules here in PWG apply. Obviously, it's not only women, man, and right now, obviously, to the disadvantage. If I'm the Color Brothers, I'm just covering her right away. But obviously, they just want to...
Rolling shoulder tackles, one part Conan, one part Dr. Death.
All parts wrestling.
Yeah, and the push-up press there, choking her in the throat.
I guess if you have Candice in the middle of the ring and you're one of these Cutler brothers or Mr. Taylor, it's easy to get this victory. And obviously that's not what they're going for. But again, it's such a huge show, Kurt WrestleMania. We're at a sold-out LAX Hilton. You'd think you'd want to get this victory under your belt. I don't agree with the strategy on their part.
And I think they're playing with fire because Candice LeRae really has nothing to lose if she gets beat up by 3 guys and loses. I mean, what's the big deal in there? And what if she pulls it out? What if she Oh, look at that Frankensteiner.
Whoa.
Ryan Taylor looking the fool.
And Candice LeRae pulls out. LTP. Look at this little ball of fire. He's ready to rock and roll.
Oh, kicks him to the face. Big drop kick, not taking him off his feet. Here comes a Cutler.
Looks like he'll take him one at a time. LTP don't care. He's crazy.
He is. He says no to your O'Connor roll, but I'm gonna. Tries a pinning combination, folding press.
Looks like a little mini splash.
Like a little beaver in there.
Look at him. Body shots after another Irish whip reversed.
Oh, slides out of the ring. Excellent maneuver.
Look out for this double team.
Whoa!
And that's what having your brother's
Holy-
partner. Look out! Power bomb to the apron. LTP.
He's getting clobbered. What a combination of maneuvers by the Cutler brothers. Tag team precision.
Lateral press, not good enough. Interesting after a combination like that, not good enough. LTP's got a lot of heart. And right now he either needs to get a tag or fight his way out of here. And I think a tag would probably be his best option at this moment. There's so much little dynamite you could be, LTP.
Black Dynamite.
Little black dynamite.
Little Black LBD.
A lot of cheating going on in the corner. Patrick Hernandez has got to know better. He's got to know something's going on. Obviously, attained to Johnny Goodtime right now. The more time Johnny Goodtime spends in the ring, really he's not doing himself a favor here. As these other the Cutlers and Taylor are really going to work on
And
LTP.
LTP is not having a good time in the corner as Christina Von Eerie is going to slug it out. She's going to send him to his own corner. Oh, he kicks her in the stomach.
Oh.
You kick her in the pancreas. Hops over. Takes him over. Hip toss takeover.
A little shooter she is, huh? Tough broad. Yeah, and I think right now is the greatest time for LTP to get a tag.
Yeah.
Not to be sexist or anything, but you know, not that LTP's any bigger than Christina. There you go.
Oh, Brambasta or suplex.
A little bit stronger. Need to make a tag, LTP. Ryan Taylor illegally in there. Illegally. And Hernandez now fighting with good time. He needs to be over the corners. Ryan Taylor is illegally in that ring. And now these guys are going to work on LTP in the corner.
He's letting his temper get the better of him, and it's costing his match. It's costing. It may cost them the match. It is costing them quite a bit of damage to their partner in crime. Not saying that he does crime, but he is their partner in
You're
crime.
insinuating. Just because there's a man of African American stature in the ring right now, she assumed he's a man of crime, Christina.
The man of crime, LTP.
People getting behind LTP looking for him to make a tag or make some kind of offensive coordination here.
Little Black Dynamite's coming. Oh, nope. Cuts him off. Pass. I will say one thing. I am very impressed with these young guys that they have been able to step their game up without really having an experienced mentor. Usually somebody like LTP would improve quite a bit teaming with somebody like yourself, Colt Cabana, but as he slides on up Tornado DDT, nobody... Oh! Whoa!
What would you call that combination? Step up moonsault kick.
Tiger wall flip Pele kick combination.
That's what you would call it. I called it something different.
But hey, we're both right.
Correct. And what he needs to do right now is a tag. Either Goodtime or Malachi. Hit with your best bets. And there he is, Johnny Goodtime, all the way to the top. He's gonna fly, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, explosive drop kick sends him all the way into the corner. Another Cutler down. He's cleaning house.
Cutler stops him. Johnny was on a roll there. Let's hope he can keep up that momentum.
He's looking very macho man. Oh, stomps to the face. Excellent maneuver.
You gotta pin him with this. Go for a pin, Johnny G.
He's setting him up for a bigger move. Crosses that, nope, countered. Here comes the suplex. Falcon Arrow. Christina Von Eerie says, no, bitch. That ain't three. You and your macho man tights and do-rag.
Christina's got to think a little better. Johnny going for his padded maneuver.
Oh, he just got kicked right in the face. Clears off the apron. Oh, right on the top of his head. Tornado DDT.
The cover.
And now Oh, I thought we were going to see the girls go at it for a moment.
Oh, Taylor, don't do it, man. What are you gonna do? You're gonna kiss her?
He's going to kiss her.
Is that how you're getting your action these days, little boy?
Nah, Candace. Oh,
Hello. Decent, still decent.
That's okay.
I would. Just
you would.
saying.
You would.
Not bad. There you go. He likes it. Oh,
She wouldn't.
she's not a fan.
Ballplex! Holy balls! Can't do the ballplex to her, but she can do the pedigree. Oh, right on the face. Malachi Jackson gets in. He's a little pervert.
Yeah. Oh, that might hurt a little bit.
Oh, big power
Is
bomb.
that a cover? Two. The kick to the back by Taylor there. LTP is not happy about that. He seems to interject himself here. Hernandez has got this thing way in control.
Diamond Dust Sunset Flip on 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I thought that was it.
I did too. Hernandez says it slipped out at the last second. 2.99, a heck of a move. LTP's not done now. He's got one of the colors up top.
Dangerous maneuver coming up. Malachi Jackson's
an
coming to
assist,
assist.
maybe? Oh, an assisted. Hello.
Electric chair drop.
That was from Texas. That was so big.
Flying Yakuza.
I think Good Time's got something in mind here. He's heading to the top. Maybe a top row Hurricane Rana.
Flips him all the way through.
Gonna go for that pinch on the G.
Oh, and the other Cutler brother is in there to break it up.
Well, they definitely some brotherly love there, looking out for each other.
When you have this many wrestlers in one match, it's incredibly difficult to get any momentum because there's always somebody coming in to break up the flow. As we've seen many times tonight, look out, tandem maneuver, lung blower from the Casadora.
You really, the goal is to get 3 of these guys completely out so you have 1 left in the ring and you can take care of them.
Candice LeRae is up top. They don't even know it's coming. Drop kick to the back. Hit to the balls. And ballplex number 2. Candice LeRae is inhuman.
That looks like she's heading up top.
Are we going to see the moonsault? She has performed this many times in the past.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no! Cutler! Tandem tombstone!
That's gotta be it.
It's
it. 2.
The winners are the Cutler brothers with that tandem tombstone.
Here are your winners, Christina Von Eerie, Ryan Taylor, and the Cutler brothers.
All right, Excalibur, good to have you
The
back,
following
buddy.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 200 pounds, Brandon Jackson!
Brandon Gatson, of course, shocked the world in the 2009 Battle of Los Angeles, progressing as far
And
as
his
he did.
opponent, from Pismo Beach, California, weighing in at 197 pounds, Brandon Bonham!
And making his long-awaited return to Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Brandon Bonham, once known as the new guy, but since he's been gone, there's been about 25 other new guys. And so this is a battle of the once new guy and the now new guy.
A star was born, Brandon Gatson here, and it's interesting. This is the second match, and what a jam-packed card we have. 2 kind of, relatively young and unknowns maybe to some of this wrestling reunion.
2 Brandons.
2 Brandons, yeah. But as you can tell, the fans
They're like the 2 Corys.
cheering on the Brandons.
Fans appreciative of the Brandons. For a lot of fans, this might be their first exposure to either man, but
Two unbelievably talented wrestlers. I think they're going to be, not surprised, but they're going to really enjoy.
some heads will be turned.
Heads definitely will be turned.
And the fans here in Southern California, of course, very familiar with Brandon Gatson and Brandon Bonham. And I do have to say, Colt Cabana, it pained me not to be out here for that big 8-man opening tag, but I did have to take care of some business at the behest of Paul London and Brian Kendrick. As the liaison to the board of directors, I did have to make some phone calls.
Well, you have many jobs, many titles here at PWG. I understand right now. Mine is just a commentator, so.
And we're happy to have you here tonight.
Thank you. I invited Chris Hero over, and we talked out the match, and hopefully the fans got a better understanding as we heard some crazy action here right away.
Brandon Gatson almost ran over Rick Knox, the senior official here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Almost the
By age.
That's right. He is qualified for AARP this year. 2010, a big year for Rick Knox, a big year for Brandon Bonham too, who just got taken over by that arm drag. Bonham making his return to pro wrestling, just professional wrestling in general. Got his start in the Midwest, actually in the upper Midwest.
Upper Midwest, Minnesota, where myself and a couple others got their start.
And Brandon Bonham, now a resident of Pismo Beach, loves the surfing lifestyle and wouldn't trade it in for the world. The winters in Minnesota just a little too brutal for Brandon Bonham.
I don't blame him. Chicago's pretty cold nowadays. He's got the right idea right here.
Brandon Gatson only gets a 1 count there on Brandon Bonham. Gatson, of course, in the blue trunks, Bonham in the yellow trunks. Easy to differentiate the two, if not by the length of hair. Brandon Gatson keeping it high and tight. Bonham letting it flow long and loose. It's got to be in his eyes though when he heads into the curl.
That's smart move, military precision by Gatson.
But that was a very precise maneuver by Bonham as he took down Gatson with a single leg trip.
Really taking control of the head. These guys are both trying to get control of the situation, control of the match. And it's really been tit for tat so far right now. One of the Brandons is on top. I assume the other Brandon will get right back as he just did.
I think it's easy to say. I think I have a bold prediction for you.
Let me guess. I'm gonna say the other one's gonna lose, but go on. What's your prediction?
Son of a bitch. way to shit on everything. I was going to say that there's going to be a Brandon coming out of this match victorious.
Right. And a Brandon coming out of this match as a loser.
They're all losers.
That's mine. All these fans are going to come out as losers, I think. Well, after listening to my commentary, there you go.
Oh, you are the gem of the Windy City.
Do they have many?
No, they got Tina Fey. Who else?
Steve Carell is
Brandon Bonham over the top and crashes on Gatson on the outside. That's usually Gatson's game, as he's more prone to the high flying, but Bonham, no stranger to that as well.
That may be a smart move by Bonham here. If he can ground him like that, with his high-risk aerial maneuvers, maybe Gatson won't be able to do such a thing. Obviously, we said Gatson before was known as, what was his background? He was
the gymnast.
A dancing gymnast, really.
Now, not to cut you off, but I did see one of our guest photographers, a Japanese photographer, over by ringside. He yawned immediately after Brandon Bonham did that tope over the top rope.
Well, and Japan's a crazy country, I'll be honest.
With Godzilla attacking you every week.
Right, what's a flip over the ropes?
The spice of life is variety, and not enough variety for the Japanese photographer here, apparently.
Yeah, you think he's going to listen to this?
I hope not.
I'm going to guess no. He'd have no clue what we're talking about.
Oh, we do have subtitles now. That's
interesting.
New feature. Big chop from Brandon Bonham. Gatson in the corner on the receiving end of another chop. And look, I think
him up top.
Gatson tried to go over the top and escape, but Bonham caught him with the double chop on the way down, brought him back into the ring. Bonham doing a little bit of posturing.
Really been in control since he was outside. Look out here.
Gatson's trademark agility coming into play. Oh, look at this. He's got him all tied up in the ropes.
Smart maneuver there by Gatson. A tarantula variation, and now maybe he can put in his control. There he goes, a knee lift. Maybe he can get control, do something special here.
A chop from Gatson, and Bonham still holding on to the middle rope, trying to keep himself elevated. He knows the moment he goes down, Gatson can go up to the top rope and inflict some serious damage. Oh, look at that, sat out with the full Nelson tailbone breaker.
Sure.
Snap of the neck, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig style.
Is it covered?
2 count only for Brandon Gatson.
Nice solid count by Rick Knox. He's on his game today, as you could tell.
The year's not affecting Rick Knox.
Not at all.
The most senior of officials here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. You could see by the advanced stage of male pattern baldness that Rick Knox is quite elderly.
Big things in 010 for Rick Knox. He's got Social Security coming to him.
Medicare, he's gonna get in before the cutoff, before you and I ever are eligible for Social Security. Look at that, Gatson out of nowhere.
He's covered.
Caught Bonham right between the eyes with the ankle.
Really devastating back, ankle, I guess his heel.
Back heel kick, yeah.
And you really got to take advantage of this, Brandon. I don't know if you want to go straight to aerial or if you want to really just keep him on the ground. But now's your time after a hell of a kick, and obviously not enough.
Oh, Bonham, 2 right hands to the midsection and caught him with that grounded enziguri.
Hook of the leg, deep cover for Bonham. Gatson, though, kicks out at 2. Bonham, you know, he was a little bit rattled, but now he seems to have gained the upper hand after that enziguri.
Really, yo-yo, yin-yang kind of match here.
Just because there's Asian people now, it doesn't mean you have to play to them, Coach Cabana.
I like to play with Asians.
Gatson comes in over the top rope with the Ace Crusher.
And there's a cover.
2 count only for Brandon Bonham, or for Brandon Gatson, excuse me.
To me, this is the kind of situation that's back and forth. You never know, you know, if someone's on offense 1 minute, someone's on defense the next minute. A small package or a schoolboy of any chance it really could be the difference maker in a match like this.
Bring it back in the ring. Come on, off the ropes, off the ropes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this. Reversing, I believe he reversed the Pismo Beach pulverizer.
Yep.
And
Kind of Alabama slam right in the corner. He's got him set up.
Davey Richards taking away, distracting from the match. How unprofessional.
Very unprofessional. It's Kurt WrestleMania.
Oh, huge double stomp.
You got to follow that up on him. You got to follow that up with a tight cover right now. Away from the ropes.
1, 2. Knox says it's only a 2 count.
It's interesting. Gatson there had the ropes at his advantage. Could have just put a hand out, but really wanted to show his fighting spirit. Kicked out with a good amount of kick out there.
Yeah, he showed that in the 2009 Battle of Los Angeles. He's got a lot of
Perseverance, persistence.
a lot of gas in his gas tank.
Yeah,
He's got the gas tank the size of a Winnebago,
Okay.
where most people have the gas tank the size of a Ford Pinto.
Metro.
Yeah. Oh, Brandon Bonham
That gymnast.
on the receiving end of Gatson's Jim Cotta. Oh, running boot to the chest.
And people are gonna see something special here. I got a feeling.
This is the
Fergie said it best.
Space Flying Tiger Drop. Fergie, her hit single Space Flying Tiger Drop is playing through the heads of all the fans watching this on DVD.
Woo! I was going with the I got a feeling, but I understand where you're at. What a spectacular maneuver.
Does Fergie even have a song called Space Flying Tiger Drop?
No, but she's got a song that says I got a feeling,
Oh,
and I had a great feeling that something spectacular was going to happen. As it just did a little show for the people here in Los Angeles.
and something quite spectacular did happen is Brandon Gatson showing off his Jim Cotta. Now, is that Bonham? Bonham, though, seems to be the first up and back into the ring. No, Gatson and Bonham rolling in underneath the bottom rope simultaneously.
And both these guys, we've said it's been tit for tat, tit for tit. These guys are back and forth, and right now it's an exchange of blows. It looks like no one really up, no one really down at this point.
Big clubbing shot by Gatson, by Bonham. Gatson, though, using the pinpoint accuracy of his fist. Oh! Caught him on the side of the head with that round kick. Bonham with the cover, 2. No, Gatson kicks out at 2. What a huge win this would be for Brandon Bonham after, I was going to say over a year, but 14 months off from professional wrestling, making his return at Kurt WrestleMania and coming away with a man who was the semifinalist in the 2009 Battle of Los Angeles. Oh, look at this, escapes out of it. Brandon Gatson, just dump on him down, face first. 1, 2, 3, that is it. Brandon Gatson comes away with a huge victory here in the second contest of the evening.
Brandon Gatson!
I didn't expect the lights to go down, but it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Here, and especially down here. But ladies and gentlemen, of my many roles here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, one of the most important roles is the liaison between myself and the wrestling community and the board of directors of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. So during the first contest of the evening, I got on the phone and I made a phone call. First, it was the Delta Airlines who told me that Chuck Taylor, despite his best efforts, will not be able to make it here tonight. I don't know if you heard, but there was a snowstorm that hammered the Mid-South of the United States, there was, I think, about 18 inches of snow. Chuck Taylor's plane wasn't even able to leave the ground. Therefore, Chuck Taylor and Human Tornado will not. Do you own a snowplow company, asshole? Do you salt the roads in Memphis? Is that what you do? Is that what you do for a living? Is that your profession? Number 10, please, I'm talking to you. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to cut a promo here. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Taylor and Human Tornado will not be challenging the Young Bucks for the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship titles tonight. Instead, Human Tornado will be taking on the craziest son of a bitch in the locker room, Super Crazy! Well, what does that mean for Davey Richards? Davey Richards scheduled to take on Super Crazy. Davey Richards will now be facing Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen. And I don't know if anyone out there in the audience is a mathematician, but if you run down the card, you can see Human Tornado has a match, Davey Richards has a match, Kevin Steen has a match. Well, what about Brian Kendrick? What about the Young Bucks? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce that tonight, in this very ring, in a non-title contest, the Young Bucks, Max and Jeremy Buck, will be taking on Brian Kendrick and Paul London. Don't say I never did anything for you, asshole. You fucking prick. Let's get the show on the road.
Gangster Thug Super Crazy, huh?
From the barrio. Wow. That's Mexican for ghetto.
Mexican Thug. Listen to the people here.
South Central versus south of the border.
Right.
Because he's from South Central.
Yep. Color of his skin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Hollywood, Alabama, weighing in at 170 pounds, the Human Tornado!
Human Tornado thrown into this match. Very little time to prepare.
From Mexico, weighing in at 210 pounds,
Just Mexico.
he is the insane luchador, Super Crazy!
Even if somebody is from Rhode Island, I would still expect a city. You know, I mean,
From all of Rhode Island.
he represents all of Mexico, all the people in his heart.
He's super. He's
Oh,
crazy,
look at this.
super crazy.
Tornado showing, living up to his name.
Thug tactics here.
Coming out with a flurry of blows against Super Crazy. Referee, guest referee, San Francisco Giant, or Francisco Gigante, is his name.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, and
he
he
just kicked the Asian reporter.
Oh my God, that's the last time that guy will yawn at anyone on shows.
He will never be bored.
And now Super Crazy with the upper hand on Human Tornado. Crazy, very little time to prepare for this match too. Originally scheduled to face Davey Richards, due to Chuck Taylor getting snowed in, the card had to be shuffled around, and luckily Paul London came to the aid of Brian Kendrick and came to the aid of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla to take on Max and Jeremy Buck.
It's a good trade.
I think so.
Chuck Taylor for Paul London.
Seems, I think.
1 for 1.
Yeah, you know, I think Chuck Taylor might have a little bit more of his mental faculties than Paul London, but you know what? They're both great entertainers, and entertaining the face of Super Crazy is Human Tornado's fist.
Yeah, both these guys, great entertainers actually. Great fun little dudes here. Look at this Mexican throw by Tornado. He's going lucha style.
And Human Tornado's showing off that not everything he knows about Mexican culture comes from Cedric the Entertainer's stand-up routine.
Well played.
Thank you very much. Dropped to hold by Super Crazy out of the page out of the book of Frank the Entertainer on VH1's Frank the Entertainer in the Basement Affair. I couldn't get past the first episode. It was too cringe-inducing. Oh, look at this.
A Mexican surfboard.
A 3-1 if there ever was one for Francisco Gigante.
Let's see, legs, arms, and back. Sure, 3-1.
Colt Cabana, I learned the 3-1 from a very wise man, a man who has much more experience in professional wrestling than I ever had.
Speaking of experience, Super Crazy's been all over the world, this guy. ECW, Mexico, Japan. Uno, let's count them out.
Cinco is Mexican for 7.
Yep, everybody knows that.
And now Human Tornado, after taking a barrage of 10 punches to the face, Francisco Gigante being very, oh, look at that, almost took out the cameraman once again. Oh, he's pissed.
The cameraman's done. He's...
Enziguri by Tornado.
He might not take this one.
I don't think so. Oh, look at this. Human Tornado up and over the top rope, crashes on Crazy on the outside. Francisco Gigante instructing both men to get back inside the ring.
Let's hope that Asian reporter isn't out there.
Asian reporter Trisha Takanawa?
And her too.
Your brother's handiwork.
Yes.
But brother, I mean metaphorical brother, like a black guy.
Not Tornado. Tornado or not Tornado?
They're all brothers.
Right.
Or
San Francisco Giant applying the count here.
hermanos, if you will. Human Tornado and Super Crazy taking their time getting back in the ring. Francisco Gigante is hard pressed to control the action here. Super Crazy. He's got Tornado down on the outside. I believe he threw him into the guardrails.
Come on, I need you guys to bring it back.
Action really spilling out to the Hilton. Maybe up to my room, 1074.
1074, ladies, mark it down in your little black book. Colt Cabana, every time he's in Los Angeles, stays in room 1074.
Always. Hello.
Might be a different hotel every time, but still. Francisco Gigante,
Hotel, motel.
Holiday Inn, Hilton LAX for Wrestle Reunion 4.
Magic beauty.
Did you get a refill?
No.
Human Tornado, big drop kick off the middle rope, takes down Super Crazy.
If you notice, the right thumb of Super Crazy is taped up and not the left one. Yeah, last week in Chicago, Super Crazy almost permanently broke his thumb.
Permanently?
Yes.
Must have been serious. Oh, look at that. Tornado spins through. Catches Crazy. Rolls him up in the schoolboy. Crazy, though, kicks out. Francisco Gigante, the newest member of the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla officiating crew. Not sure he'll be around past Kurt WrestleMania.
Yeah, you got a feeling.
I do have
Like
much
Fergie.
like Fergie, yes. Oh, look at this. Swinging DDT. Plants Crazy. Hook of the leg. 2 count. No!
Super Crazy, kick out Crazy here.
Francisco Gigante just cost himself a job.
You think?
Human Tornado thought it was a 3 count as well as the fans in the crowd, but Crazy and Tornado are still fighting it out. Double sledge to the spine.
Big axe handle.
Almost permanently broke the spine of Super Crazy. Rolls him through.
I can live that one down. Huh?
Drop kicked him in the face.
Basement permanent drop kick.
The face of Human Tornado will be permanently disfigured, much like John Malkovich in The Elephant Man.
Or Big John Malkovich.
When he had the hole in his head where the elevator came out of.
Oh, that's gotta be it.
2, no! Tornado kicks out, showing his tenacity, his pugnacity.
He's representing the South Side here. His people,
Hollywood,
probably aren't
Alabama.
Here.
No,
I
it
didn't
is-
buy a ticket to it, but
Oh, look at that. Drops him down with the brain buster. Hook of the leg. 2, no! Tornado kicks out.
so VIP packages were pretty expensive this week.
That's right, and you couldn't steal them. You had to buy them online. Black people like to steal, I hear.
He said it. Well, Crazy now. Maybe three moose salts. I don't know.
The fans dueling Tornado and Crazy chants. Super Crazy going up for the brainbuster once again. Tornado reverses. Oh, the pimp slap. Crazy rattled by it.
That
D&D
dead.
just drops him down.
Oh, it ain't over.
He forgoes the cover. Tornado going up to the top. Could be for the Cancun Tornado. Up to the top. Cancun Tornado. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Human Tornado comes away with a gigantic upset victory over Super Crazy.
with a hat.
Kevin Steen
You flip me off.
talking to the
Come over
fans
here,
in the
I'm gonna knock
crowd.
you out, then I'm gonna have my way with your body.
Kevin Steen just said he's going to have his way with somebody's wife or their water. My ears were slightly muffled.
Well, I'm going to stand up for this one.
Kevin, come on. Hey, Kevin, come on. No, come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. No, come on. Come on.
I hope we have a drunken fan altercation that causes the show to get shut down.
Oh, he's kissing him now. Kevin kissed him.
Kevin Steen.
He thinks homoeroticism is a way to people's reverse hearts.
To the in Bizarro land.
Right.
Well, he might whip my ass. but that's
I'm
not
very
what I'm
sad
gonna
to
do
meet
your
you,
ass,
Colt
bud.
Cabana.
You're reverse sad to me.
No, so in Bizarro land. It's like, me, I'm very bad to meet you.
And now he just kissed Patrick Hernandez.
Patrick Hernandez, the junior. Oh, John Ian getting a kiss too.
Now a little Ebony, a little Jungle Fever.
Ebony and Ivory. The keys of a piano. The most, you know what? It's the keys of Liberace's piano. That's what it is. I like that. Where else are you going to get expert analysis like that in professional wrestling? If not for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla with Colt Cabana and Excalibur.
Wrestle Reunion. We're in the LAX Hilton. Kurt WrestleMania.
Kid WrestleMania.
Kid
The
WrestleMania.
following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Throw it to Johnny.
Introducing first, from Othello, Washington.
I don't think he's waiting for us.
Weighing in at 207 pounds, Davey Richards.
And here is the machine. The wrestling machine. It's just Mr. Wrestling.
Mr. Wrestling and Davey, don't call me Dynamite Richards. And these two men, of course, made their names for themselves in.
And his opponent, from Maryville, Quebec, weighing in at 247 pounds, Mr. Wrestling, Kevin Steen.
Davey Richards and Kevin Steen made the names for themselves in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, amongst other places. But you know, Kevin Steen, a former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion, Davey Richards, former Battle of Los Angeles winner. These two men have a long and storied career, or long and storied history here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and so this is a huge meeting between these two men heading into 2010. This could set the tone for the type of year that either man will have in PWG.
Yeah, interesting that this was kind of a last-minute decision by the board of PWG. It almost could be a stealer match, obviously. Dave Richards is so hot on the wrestling scene right now. His game, his professional wrestling game is really
it's evolved.
It's truly evolved
to a sickening level.
And Kevin, obviously becoming more of a bruiser, a bear, if you will. He's like the wrestling bear, and getting really just. And I don't know what kind of bear, maybe a masturbating bear would do that. But
I think a bear, the kind of bear that is you find in West Hollywood.
Yeah, maybe at a furry party. And gave a kiss there to David Richards. He almost has a smirk on his face.
You know, I think Kevin Steen is a bear, but you know what they call it? Slender men with a lot of body hair and beards. They call them otters. That's the term in the gay community. Learn something new every day.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not the gay community like you are, my friend. Right now Kevin wants to invite David Richards to the ring.
I think he'd like to invite him into his boudoir.
Right?
That's French for Benjamin.
Well, it's interesting because Kevin Steen is from Quebec, Canada.
When you were saying
Frenchies,
when you were saying that Davey has stepped up his game, I was going to say that Kevin Steen has also stepped up his game, but I couldn't figure out how to say hometown buffet in French.
Bourgeois. Yes. The action really not starting here. There's a lot of jibber jabber going on, a lot of mind games being played.
Davey Richards calling for a timeout.
Yeah, it's interesting. Steen known for the mind games. David Richards really known just for straight up professional wrestling, hard hitting. So, you know, I give the advantage to Kevin here when it comes to that. And obviously he's going behind him now.
Oh, look at this! Tit for tat. Kiss for cat, apparently. Davey Richards. Davey Richards shocks the world.
Here's the thing, though. If you think about it, Kevin kissed Davey. Davey kissed Kevin, which obviously Kevin enjoyed because he was kissing.
But did he enjoy it? You know, like if somebody, for example, say Colt Cabana, you like to drug and rape college students.
Let's not say. Let's just assume.
Okay.
Right.
If you yourself were drugged and raped, would you enjoy it?
interesting. Depends who she or she is.
If it was Davey Richards, not so much.
Right. Okay, I see your point.
If it was, I don't know. I was gonna try to think of a girl with the last name of Richards.
Denise Richards.
Yeah, Denise
There you
Richards.
go.
There we go. Working
I
together.
wouldn't mind that.
Drug, were you drugged and raped by Denise Richards?
Oh, one could only hope.
Did she violate you in the?
She learned it from Charlie Sheen, actually.
Oh, he is the worst. He is the Davey Richards of
Not to
Hollywood.
confuse with Charlie Steen, who
Oh.
was Kevin's brother.
And you know what? Kevin Steen actually comes from a very verbally abusive home. So I think that might be where he gets a lot of his aggression from. He was telling me how when I was making fat jokes at his expense, I said, I apologize. He said, it's okay. My father does it every day.
Oh, poor guy. Do you think it was in French or English?
I bet it was a combination of the two. A melange, if you will.
Oh my God, won't, because that would hurt me.
Oh, wound you deeply. Just like Kevin Steen hopes to wound Davey Richards with his shoulder block. Davey Richards, though, a stout little fire plug, doesn't go down.
Davey's got the momentum, but Kevin's really got the upper weight there, the upper body, midsection.
He's got a huge weight advantage. Oh, the snot rocket! There has been,
Technically, that's not against the rules.
there has been a tremendous amount of bodily fluids exchanged in this matchup.
Kurt Russell would have it no other way, though.
Oh, look at this. Davey Richards didn't even execute the whole kick, just hopped over Kevin Steen, caught him with that leg lariat on the way back. Davey Richards, the fish up and over the top rope. Oh, my God!
The left nasty. Davey ain't happy about that, though.
Drop kick takes Steen off of his feet. Davey, full head of steam on Steen. Tried to take him over the top. Kevin Steen's center of gravity way too low. Davey Richards, sliding drop kick. Kevin Steen avoids it. Oh, and Davey just spat in his face. Davey Richards slams Kevin Steen into the guardrail. I believe there's a fan in a wheelchair right behind them. Oh, they are spilling out into the crowd. They are right here in front of us.
And it's like Davey's giving these people a show almost. Hey, fan, here you go. Look how hard I'm going to hit Kevin Steen right now. And boy, does he hit hard, I'll tell you. Coming over, he's coming
Oh, look
over
at
the
this.
fan.
They are right here in front of us. Davey Richards, a huge headbutt on Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen, just on the receiving end. Right forearm from Davey Richards. Patrick Hernandez, junior senior official here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
It looks like Davey's calling for the drum set.
Davey Richards is getting behind the drums here. Davey Richards is gonna hit the skins, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Somebody is musically skilled, and his name is not Rob Van Dam's friend.
Davey, it's okay. Let them have the drumsticks. You're horrible. You suck.
Oh, look at this.
My face. Oh, this is for kissing me.
Oh, Steen is just getting beaten. Davey Richards and Kevin Steen brawling right directly in front of us. Oh, look at this. These two men just having it out.
It's who I am.
Directly in front of us. And now the action going over the top, or going over the guardrail, back to the ringside area.
I guess our job is to explain what just happened there.
Now, I will say this. Patrick Hernandez, junior senior official here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, very liberal with the 20 count.
Liberace.
that was actually my next joke. Thank you for stepping on it, brother. Something happened in the ring, but I don't care because I'm pouting because Colt Cabana is a ruiner.
I thought that was a great line by me. I didn't realize that you were that smart, but obviously you're ex-Scout, but this guy, no.
A step ahead.
Snot rockets are
Kevin Steen, that's his big weapon, but I think he might have bled his tank dry.
I wonder if he's going to go for the package snot rocket pile.
Oh, that would be horrible. He gets him up in the package pile driver and he snot rockets on his taint.
That you could,
it
seems like
disgusting.
that's his go-to this match.
You would be
that and kissing.
You would be cleaning that out of your undercarriage for a week. I'm still jealous that you have water. That's okay. We've been over this in commentary.
Sting with a knife-edge chops. Davey Richards. It's really been an interesting match.
I think interesting is very apropos.
Perfect for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, I'll tell you.
What are we trying to say about Pro Wrestling Guerrilla?
I'm saying Pro Wrestling Guerrilla is perfect, and this is perfect for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
That's what I like to hear. I like it when people say nice things. Of course. Look at this. Textbook body slam by Kevin Steen. Lateral press only gets the one count.
That's just not any lateral press, Excalibur. He's a big boy, Kevin Steen.
There's a lot of weight behind that lateral
A
press.
lateral press is almost like a finishing maneuver for Kevin Steen.
Except Davey Richards, the powerhouse that he is, able to kick out at one.
Luckily, Davey Richards benches about 785 pounds for 3.
Which is 7 times his body weight.
Correct.
And now look at this. Kevin Steen putting the pressure on the back of the head. Davey Richards.
I'm still impressed with how good of a drummer Davey Richards was. I would only assume that all he does all day is eat protein, do push-ups, and watch and fight people, right? I mean, I didn't know he had
Perhaps, you know, he uses all those chicken skins, he stretches them taut, and he makes drums out of them.
I don't think perhaps. I think definitely.
Oh, big back body drop by Kevin
Big
Steen.
display of power as he shows his muscles.
Kevin
And
Steen.
can he do one? Oh, he's hard.
Oh,
he
no.
can't get up. He's trying to perform a push-up. Use your knees. Get on your knees, Kevin.
He's crawling. And he covers the one arm draped over Davey Richards. Davey, though, kicks out.
Kevin obviously very tired, winded from that attempt of the other half of the first half of a push-up.
Getting down to the easy part.
Yeah.
Getting back up is the toughest.
I'm telling you, he should use his knees.
That's right.
Curl push-up.
And it's a gym class staple. Left hand and right hand from Davey Richards. Another left. These shots landed on the liver of Kevin Steen.
Do you think the midsection is the way to go on Kevin Steen? Or
It's
not?
very tender. It's
Right.
very tender.
If there's a lot there, maybe it doesn't hit the middle, you know, right away.
That's true.
Not that I'm one to talk.
There's
but
probably some padding in front of that liver. I doubt that was liver and onions, as your people would say.
Liberace, actually. Thank you.
Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, check out your local comedy store in Yuck Yucks for Colt Cabana, the Dr. Colt Cabana Comedy Tour.
What's your problem?
There's nothing funny about this match, though.
Was there? I thought there was a lot of funny things.
Listen, I'm trying to bring it back here. Package power driver, maybe some snot rockets with it.
Davey Richards reverses. Hard toss to the corner, reversed by Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen using his weight and center of gravity to his advantage and gets a shoulder to the ring post for his trouble. Davey Richards, full head of Steen, and crashes into the crowd.
Definitely could have been a handicapped child out there.
He just wiped out about 3 rows of fans and Kevin Steen. Davey Richards cleaning house on Kevin Steen and the fans that paid for the VIP package.
Well, they're getting it all, aren't they? That's definitely VIP. Davey's up top first. Made a couple friends in the front row. He's gonna probably go watch some free HBO in their room after this.
Maybe some Spectrovision.
Yeah. As the action starts to go in the ring, Davey's gonna head up top. Kevin already in the middle of the ring. Maybe the top rope.
Steen, oh, you could see clutching onto that left elbow after Davey Richards crashed into him on the outside. Davey, you can still see favoring that back. I think he landed on one of these hardback chairs here in the LAX Hilton.
I'm telling you, Davey Richards is a machine. That is not going to stop him. He's looking at those kicks, those solid kicks across the chest to Kevin Steen. Irish whips him off with a reverse.
Steen again using his low center of gravity to his advantage. Gamangiri by Davey Richards. Hook of the leg, 2. No, Steen kicks out.
Did you say Gabagoo?
Gamangiri, front face kick.
Well done.
Baba Booey.
He's still got enough to mouth off to Davey. I don't think that's a smart move, though. That's going to take a lot to wrap around with this German suplex.
Davey Richards, despite how much he bench presses, I think he would throw out his back if he were to German suplex Kevin Steen. Oh, rolling soul butt to the ample midsection of Kevin Steen. Side of the face, not so much padding there. Davey Richards flying cross arm breaker, but Kevin Steen immediately into the ropes.
Kevin obviously having great ring awareness, knowing where he was at right away, getting that break, because you don't want to be there too long.
I mean, Kevin Steen, as soon as Davey Richards tied him up for it, Steen knew what type of jeopardy he was in, and just used his exceptional ring awareness to just roll towards the ropes.
Now, if you watch it, you notice he just kicked him with the left leg. If you notice before, he's kicking with the right leg.
That time, though, the soul butt to the sternum of Kevin Steen with the right leg. Oh, look at this, Steen! Oh no, Davey Richards reverses, 1, 2, No! Steen kicks out.
Good reversal, Davey Richards.
Oh! Belly to belly suplex into the corner.
This could be the big cannonball.
Cannonball just leveled Davey Richards.
You got it. There's a cover.
1, 2, no! Steen only gets a 2 count after the cannonball on Davey Richards.
Steve's got him down now. I think the plan is to package power driver. Maybe he's going to go up top for that 450 or that swanton bomb.
Could be the best moonsault ever. Could be anything. Kevin Steen has so many weapons at his disposal.
He's got a great arsenal, he does.
But don't count out Davey Richards yet. Like I said, these two men, their histories here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla are very, very accomplished. And so, I mean, these two men have proven that they can get to the top of the mountain on multiple occasions. So, you know, I think that even at this point, this is anybody's game.
The interesting about Davey Richards is all 4 limbs is a weapon. All 4 of them. Not a lot of people can say that.
Look at this, Kevin Steen reverses. Now throws Davey Richards for the German suplex. Davey lands on his feet. Davey charges in, just rocks Kevin Steen with the elbow. Super kick from Steen. Now Steen's got Davey all tied up and just broke his neck. 1, 2, no, Davey kicks out. You can see Steen still clutching that left elbow after that dive by Davey Richards.
The elbow or the shoulder?
I'm not sure which it is. It's the left arm, and that definitely affects Steen's ability to get Davey up for the package pile driver.
Now it looks like Kevin's going to go up top, and man, when Kevin hits anything from the top, especially now as a legit heavyweight, it's a really devastating offensive maneuver again. But you think about it, when defended by his opponent, if moved out of the way, a lot of impact always crashing down to the ground.
Kevin Steen, due to his immense size, will reach terminal velocity much faster than any man coming off the top rope. Tope Atomico, the senton bomb, but Davey got the knees up.
They do a lot of damage to Davey's knees also. Looks like he's got enough tough. He's a tough son of a bitch, Davey Richards is.
Davey Richards got Steen up in the corner. Running elbow, coming off the ropes. Running kick to the side of the face.
There it is!
German suplex, 1, 2, no! Steen kicks out at 2.5.
How's Davey's back? Looks like he's doing okay. He's got something in mind.
That was a lot of weight to pick up, but Davey, he's gonna take it to the air. A page out of the playbook of Davey Richards of old.
Going for that foot. It looks like he spun his hands. I can only assume. Oh, backwards.
Shooting star press, nobody home. Steen boot to the midsection. He's got him locked up, but does his left arm have the power? No. Sunset flip, Davey Richards rolls through. Goes for the kick, schoolboy, 1, 2, no.
And he's put him right in the,
Look at this. Davey Richards got him locked up.
Submission maneuver.
Davey Richards has Steen tied up. Steen rolls through. Cross arm breaker by Davey Richards.
What a transition. What a transition.
Cross arm breaker. And that is it. Davey Richards with the cross arm breaker puts away Mr. Wrestling, Kevin Steen. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match for you. The Dynasty reunited possibly for one night only, taking on Kai and the legendary Great Muta.
Chills.
Son of Giant.
Is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 419 pounds, the team of the Professional Scott Lost and Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan and Scott Lost, former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Champions, taking on.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 453 pounds, the team of Kai and the Great Muta!
Great Muta, a true legend of professional wrestling. The fans here on their feet. They cannot wait for this match. Kai, of course, a young member of the All Japan Pro Wrestling roster. He is here at as a student of the Great Muta, and what better man is there to learn from than one of the most methodical, one of the most devious thinkers in professional wrestling.
And I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking that Kai is just some young kid, but here's the thing: when the Great Muta
brings you along,
when the Great Muta decides that you're good enough to be your partner, you know you are a special, special talent. I'm interested to see Muta. I'm almost just as interested to see Kai in that ring.
now I am very surprised that Great Muta is starting off this match. Usually he would defer, let Kai do the feeling out of the Dynasty, but Great Muta, the Poison Fog! Great Muta showing the crowd just how many weapons he has at his disposal and showing the Dynasty. You know, I talked about how methodical he is, how devious he is. That is psychological warfare in its fullest right there. That mist can spray out at Joey Ryan or Scott Lost at any moment. And that is something that they have to keep in the back of their mind for the duration of this match. Oh, look at that, Muta after being taken down, single leg takedown on Scott Lost.
Come on, Scott.
Agile Muta obviously came a long way, both of these guys, all the way from the Orient. So you gotta wonder if that kind of the jet lag and whatnot is on it. But a professional like Great Muta doesn't have to worry about such minuscule things.
The Orient, I hear they make rugs there.
Oh, and tea.
All the tea in China for
Better
this
than
match.
Boston.
Right.
So Scott Lost isn't fun.
Now Scott Lost, of course, from San Diego, California. Davey Richards joining us at the commentary booth to observe this match. Davey Richards is interested in what is going on here in this matchup, just as we all are, to see how the Dynasty combats Great Muta. I mean, his reputation definitely precedes him. That side headlock takeover on Scott Lost. Very slow, very methodical wrestling by the Great Muta.
He's one of the most methodical, one of the most technically proficient wrestlers. He's been wrestling for so long now. He's still, he's not a legend. He's a guy who can still go. He can still make it happen. He's one of the greatest.
That's right. Very recently held the All Japan Triple Crown. Has been multiple-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. Great Muta has held just about every honor that you can in Japan, every title. And for him to be here in the ring has definitely got to be. It's got to make Scott Lost think twice about what he's doing. But so far, it doesn't look like Scott Lost has missed a step.
Scott Lost has definitely stepped up his game here, and you really have to when you're wrestling with a legend. But
Muta, you can see he's skipping over the language barrier, telling Knox that Lost was pulling down the mask of the Great Muta. Or is that face paint? I can't even tell. Is that a facial deformity?
It's Hollywood is what it is. Japanese Hollywood.
This Muta.
And this is Hollywood.
Sorry. Because Tornado's from Hollywood, Alabama. So.
But I mean, it was the Japanese version of what Hollywood would be over there. I don't know what it is.
Bollywood? Jollywood? Jollywood. There we go. There we go. Jollywood.
Japali.
I think Jollywood.
Okay, good. All right, here we go. Kai's in the ring now with Joey Ryan.
And this is many fans' first exposure to Kai, but if you have not seen this young man, he can hold his own with the best junior heavyweights in all of Japan and all of America for that matter. Kai, of course, is part of the not the Champion Carnival, the junior title league, whatever it's called now.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for bailing me out. I don't know why I expected it.
Right, come on.
But Kai,
everybody knows I'm the Japanese expert here in this.
Kai has had some tremendous encounters with Shuji Kondo, with Kaz Hayashi, with actually Super Crazy as well. And so he has spent a lot of time in Mexico, so he is not just a student, or just not a product of the Japanese dojo, not the All Japan dojo. He has spent quite a bit of time in Mexico, so I mean, he is very well versed. And Joey Ryan, of course, is, I would think anybody watching this DVD probably very, look at Joey. Joey's about to circle to his right, but just realized that that caged animal, that caged monster, barely caged monster on the ring apron, waiting that could just lash out at any moment.
You never know what Muda's gonna do. He's crazy.
He might be the Super Crazy, the real Super Crazy.
Right?
He is so unpredictable, so volatile. But look at this, what a display as Kai just cartwheels over Joey Ryan. Back elbow from Joey. Took the wind out of Kai. Joey, a little strut and a little rub of his own. Kai sends Joey back into the ropes. Joey Ryan blocks. Oh, look at that swinging neck breaker. Kai telegraphed that, and now Scott Lost tags in.
Joey very cocky there, didn't even bother to bring his opponent to his corner.
It looks like the Dynasty has not missed a step. These two men, Joey Ryan and Scott Lost, has had quite. Oh, look at this! Kai just reversing Scott Lost after Scott spent all that time posturing to the crowd.
And now his time. Look at that.
Kai giving Scott a little show.
No need to be lost in translation. It's translated every way.
Oh, and look at this. Great Muta tags in, and Scott has got to be. Scott has got to be sick of seeing the Great Muta.
Heads up.
Flashing elbow! Right into the sternum. Perfection by the Great Muta. Just pulling Scott Lost over toward the corner. Oh, look at that, just wrenches Scott Lost knee, and again wrenches it.
Looking over that leg of Scott Lost, you know they can only hopefully mean one thing to these fans.
Dragon screw.
I'd like to see that, I'm sure.
Look at this. STF. Step over to hold face lock, applied expertly by the Great Muta. Scott Lost, you know, I was impressed by how well he was doing when he was in there with Muta, but I think he might have underestimated Kai. He started talking about how great Scott Lost suplex was, and then Kai gave Kai a moment of clarity, and he reversed it.
Again, could have been a game plan. These All Japan guys, Muta, maybe he knew what was going on. You know, if he came in a little weaker, let Kai come in, you know, maybe Lost would only assume how well he could take over Kai, and then all of a sudden Kai's back on top, and he's ready for Muta.
Look at Joey Ryan. I believe there might be a little brown spot on the back of Joey Ryan's trunks, as Muta just. He faked the mist, the poison fog over in the corner, but Joey Ryan, I think he's still breathing hard. He's still got some goosebumps after that one.
Fake mist is almost just as good as the real mist at this point. Not a weapon here.
Not to be confused with Stephen King's The Mist, where everybody dies at the end, but then they're saved after they die.
Right. No, not
Spoiler alert.
Oh, what? The hit? The thing?
Was that the one with the class? Spine buster by Kai, and now he's got Scott hooked up. Could be going for the Boston Crab.
Maybe some revolutions here.
Boston Tea Party Crab.
Yeah, there it is.
Up and over, all the tea in China. The weight of it coming down on the back of Scott Lost.
All tea in Japan.
I can't tell them apart.
Hey.
Except for the Great Muta. He's colorful.
Right.
Oh, look at that, Joey Ryan. A hard right hand, but Kai doesn't. Oh, that just pissed off Kai, and now he's wrenching back further on Scott Lost. Joey Ryan just kicked Kai off. And some great teamwork here by the Dynasty. These two men are thought to have gone their separate ways, especially after the singles match they had in late 2009.
Well, I don't know, Excalibur, that's so much teamwork as just making sure his opponent or his partner's not losing the match.
Very true. I mean, you know, it remains to be seen how well they work together down the line. But right now, Kai and the Great Muta, a lot of tagging in. This is not at all how I expected this match to go. Muta, I think he's just playing games with Scott. He just tripped him and didn't do anything.
It's interesting. Again, you can't question anything the Great Muta does, though.
There's a method to his madness, and look at this. Dragon Screw just ripped Scott Lost down.
That's an ACL tear if I ever seen one.
And Scott Lost clutching at his knee. Great Muta.
Grapevine.
He's got Scott Lost, the single leg hold, but Scott is dangerously close to his corner, dangerously close to Joey Ryan. But I'm not sure Joey wants to get in there and mix it up with Muta.
He's throwing these
you know, it seems like.
dragon screw legs. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say it seems like Scott is ready. He's ready to take on Muta. He's not in awe of his legend, but Joey Ryan very, very aware of the legend of Great Muta, very aware of the, you know, of what Great Muta brings to the table. You know the other thing too. Joey Ryan grew up. He watched WWF and WCW. Scott Lost only watched WWF. He's never seen a Great Muta match before in his life. So I don't think he knows what he's getting into there.
He didn't even know who he was, actually. Apparently.
So, you know, I mean, if he didn't wrestle Bret Hart, Scott Lost doesn't know who he was.
Great. That's a fun fact.
That's right. Oh, look at that double knees by Kai. Kai showing off great speed and great power. Body slam Scott Lost down.
Now, Kai is a Jewish
Muta.
letter.
It's a Hebrew letter, not a Jewish letter.
Do you think that's what he's named after?
I think so. A lot of Jews in Japan. Oh, diving foot stomps by Kai. Kai didn't want to go all the way to the top rope. rope. Muta warned him that those chandeliers do hang a little low, but I think Kai could have very safely executed that maneuver.
Could be, maybe Muta's the only one allowed to go in the top rope in this tag team, as he's known for that moonsault.
Very, very
You never
true.
know.
There could be a hierarchy on the Japanese team that we just do not know about.
I asked them. I went back and asked these guys, you know, if there's anything they'd like to know. I did some scouting before, and I couldn't understand what they were saying. So,
Look at this, Muta just bouncing on the corner. Joey Ryan comes in, takes down Kai with the clothesline, takes down Kai with the back elbow, and now bringing Kai up to his feet. Joey Ryan reversed. He does a Frankensteiner by Joey Ryan. And a drop kick. And look at this, Great Muta. Boot to the midsection.
Muta don't care.
Jawbreaker by Joey Ryan on the Great Muta. Drop kick by Joey Ryan.
Do a Hurricane Rana.
Give Rick Knox a Hurricane Rana, Joey Ryan. Look at this, Scott Lost after a brief respite on the corner. Comes in, soul butt to the midsection. Round kick to the back of the head. 2 count, Kai able to kick out.
Match so far, kind of back and forth here. The Californians really put up a good fight.
Firing in 3 consecutive elbows to Scott Lost, but Kai puts on the brakes and a Gamangiri of his own. The Gabagoo, as Colt Cabana would like it to be forever known.
Gabagola.
And now Great Muta. Oh, receiving end of a boot from Joey Ryan. Boot to the side of the face. Scott Lost. Ace Crusher! Wow! Scott Lost out of nowhere with that Ace Crusher. Knocks Kai off the ring apron, and the Dynasty looks like they have not lost a step. Great Muta just went down in a heap.
Lost telling Joey to do something.
Oh!
That danger sign, that caution sign, and look out behind you, Scott Lost. I got a bad feeling about this one.
Scott Lost turned his back on the most dangerous man in professional wrestling. Oh, Scott Lost with that back elbow. Catches Muta, and now Rick Knox.
will have none of that.
Piso Mojado! The Poison Fork! Super kick! Shining Wizard! 1, 2, 3! Kai and the Great Muta come away with a hugely impressive victory over Scott Lost and Joey Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, what an encounter this will be.
One for the ages.
Your following contest is 1 ball.
Guest ring announcer Kirby.
First, from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 185 pounds, he is the generic luchador, El Generico!
Wow, Kirby, enthusiasm.
Yeah, the VIP, he won a raffle, I think, to do this announcing. He's fantastic.
The Wrestle Reunion raffle.
Opponent in this match, hailing from Hiroshima, Japan, weighing in at 200 pounds, Jushin Thunder Liger!
Kirby not giving a lot of thought to the emphasis on the syllables. Kind of blew his load with Jushin.
Well, he was fantastic. I give him props.
He might have been a little nervous. Oh, Kirby just got pegged.
No, I think Anthony Rosas did.
Tony Roma, famous for his ribs, and now famous for the man that refereed the match between Jushin Thunder Liger and El Generico.
And announced by Kirby.
He wasn't announced by Kirby.
The match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This match is famous for a number of reasons. And, we talked about the fans anticipating quite a few things for this weekend. Number one, the Great Muta and Kai taking on the Dynasty. Fans very excited about that. Fans also very excited about Jushin Thunder Liger taking on El Generico. And in the main event, the height of excitement when Rob Van Dam takes on Chris Hero and Roderick Strong in the 3-way main event match. And not to mention the matchup just made by the board of directors, Paul London and Brian Kendrick teaming up to take on Generation Me.
Yeah.
Max and Jeremy Buck.
You should be excused. This is really one of the most.
Oh, Liger called for a timeout.
Really one of the greatest second halves of the card I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. Spectacular card here, put on the Wrestle Reunion and PWG Kurt WrestleMania, because we can't expect anything less.
This card is stacked like a lady with a pair of 32Fs.
Yes.
That's quite stacked. That's a quadruple D, did you know?
That's a 3 and 2.
And Jushin Liger showing off his experience south of the border by putting El Generico in a Mexican stretch. And El Generico reverses it, though, into a pinning predicament on Jushin Liger. We talked about the experience of the great Muta and how many titles he has held in Japan. Jushin Liger is basically matched the great Muta step for
He's the
step.
junior version of the Great Muta, I would say.
He held the octuple crown, the Super J crown, 8 titles, 8 junior heavyweight titles at the same time. He would have to check a separate bag just for his titles when he traveled. Jushin Liger has held the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Could only go by minivan also.
That's right.
Yes.
Very, very troublesome for him. Actually, he had to bring a forklift to the building every time he wrestled. And now Jushin Liger taking on El Generico. El Generico, of course, former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion, former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Champion, and hoping to put a victory over Jushin Thunder Liger on his wrestling resume. Liger a step ahead of Generico, and Generico a step ahead of Liger.
A lot of steps, though, Excalibur.
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, Colt Cabana.
Just one.
And El Generico took about 25 steps right
That
there.
was deep, by the way. Thank you. Philosopher. Everybody knows that. The philosopher of the professional wrestling game.
That's what it says on my business card. Deep thoughts. That's what you come to me for.
Right, and then it's 818-350-6900.
That's right. Call that number. I will answer the phone. I will leave your outgoing message on your answering machine. I will do just about anything you ask if you call that number. 818-360-9500? 6900. Sorry, I don't even know my own phone number.
Crazy.
I'm so verklempt at this match.
Two masked men going at it, really back and forth action.
Look at that. El Generico taken down by a head scissors from Jushin Liger.
Time for Liger to fly.
Liger puts on the brakes. And now, oh, look at that. He just he destroyed him with that drop kick.
It was almost like a double missile springboard kick from
Foot
the lower
stomp.
rope.
He killed him with it, whatever it was.
Yeah, a lot of velocity. Now he's going to look at the dump it back in the ring, hopefully take advantage. Look at that shooting star right away that obviously Liger's so famous.
Davey Richards, though, I think he might have taken the wind out of Jushin Liger's sails. And there we see the palm thrust. Jushin Liger setting up for it, but Generico had it well scouted. Blocks it. Oh, the capo kick. The rolling kick, the heel of Liger's boot just landed between Generico's eyes. Generico being pulled out to the center of the ring, and Liger going for a surfboard, the Romero special, the Rocky Romero special, the John Romero special, the George Romero special,
The Fred Romero special, the Bill Romero
the
special.
Caesar Romero special, the Romano cheese special. Tony Roma, famous for his ribs, also famous for saying that El Generico did not give up from the Mexican surfboard, expertly applied by Jushin Thunder Liger.
Very famous for saying that.
Famous right now because he just gestured to me once again. Now, a show as big as this, with as many people walking around here backstage, nobody to operate the bell besides me.
I did the first match.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
But nobody to operate the bell besides us. So Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, you know, for all these lights and, you know, this entranceway and all this stuff, we really like to.
It's a homegrown feel. We like to keep it homey.
That's right. I mean, we've got a.
Yeah, I baked chocolate chip cookies for all the locker room like usual.
You know, it's something that we learned from the great family over at Combat Zone Wrestling. They always talk about how they like to bring things back to. I can't believe I'm giving them a shout out.
Right, that was
Fuck them. Terrible. Seriously.
That's interesting.
Anyway, Thunder Liger with the abdominal stretch, the grounded abdominal stretch.
It's a modified abdominal stretch here. He's got a hand on the chin for extra pressure, really torquing on the extremities of Generico.
The extremities.
Damn, I knew you'd call that.
That's where he makes number dos from.
Like a really good hand here, obviously. Obviously, the more advantage here.
He is the
Years,
veteran.
Yep.
And he's actually been wrestling longer than El Generico has been alive. So that is,
It's a long time.
those are huge odds to overcome.
Look at what great shape Jushin Thunder Liger's in.
Oh, tremendous shape. I mean, he is a phenomenal athlete. He's been wrestling for well over 25 years and he's not missing a step, especially, and there was somebody as fast-paced and hard-hitting as El Generico. Generico, leg lariat, takes Liger off of his feet, caught Liger right underneath the chin. Liger very wisely escapes to the outside, or maybe not so wisely, as Generico spotted him instantly as Liger was retreating to the outside. The chorus of Olays erupting here. Whoa, El Generico! Can you believe it, Colt Cabana?
What a fantastic maneuver, bringing all of his body weight directly down on Jushin Thunder Liger. The smart move right now, Excalibur, is to get him in the ring, go for that boot in the corner, maybe a top rope brainbuster, and put this thing away.
El Generico, that haluva kick is just about the most dangerous move in professional wrestling. I mean, that he is knocked out, unconscious. So many men with that running boot in the corner, and it just allows him to set up that brainbuster, whether it's in the center of the ring or on the turnbuckle. Either way, Generico, oh, high cross body. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count, says Tony Roma.
Kick out there.
El Generico waving it, or excuse me, Jushin Thunder Liger waving it off, saying he's not out of this fight just yet.
Generico really at the advantage, though. He's really turned the tables here for his best. Looking to do some damage. He's known for that headed arm suplex.
Oh, look at this. Liger goes for the palm thrust. Blue Thunder bomb. 1, 2, no. Liger again kicks out. Generico, of course, I mean, this would not only be a huge win for him in terms of, his steps on the ladder here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla and the championship and the title picture, but it also would be a huge personal dream for him. I mean, Liger is somebody that he grew up watching in Mexico, but now he's in the ring with this man, a legend of professional wrestling, as Liger goes up to the top rope. Could be going for that Superfly Splash or the Shooting Star Press. No, the Frog Splash.
Knees up.
Generico got the knees up. Liger rolled through very gingerly. He landed very tough on those knees of El Generico. The haluva kick! Whoa!
Oh, and sucking him up in.
He just killed
Brainbuster!
Brainbuster by Liger! Colt Cabana, this is serious!
Both men down on the ground. That took up a lot of both of them, I'll tell you. It's a fight to their feet. Who's gonna make it up first?
That haluva kick, I mean, we saw it, Cabana, from our angle. Full impact on the jaw, the side of the face of Jushin Liger, but he is back up to his feet before Generico. I mean, Liger, the master of the brainbuster, if there ever it was one.
Back and forth here. Generico looks to be at the advantage.
Oh, look at this.
Palms.
Those slaps to the face. Generico gets his boot up. Liger reverses. Throw away German suplex. Generico landed on the back of his head, but he is almost up to a vertical position.
It's like he doesn't know where he's at. He's so taken right now. He's discombobulated.
Liger said that is it. He's calling for the palm thrust. Comes in. Oh, another haluva kick from El Generico. Generico coming off. Liger. Oh! He ate the haluva kick and came back with a thrust. 2. No! No! El Generico kicked out of the palm strike by Jushin Thunder Liger.
Generico showing some life. The crowd is really getting into Liger and Generico here.
The crowd coming to their feet. You could see Generico trying to crawl towards the ropes, but Liger, due to his many years of experience, he just put a stop to that. He put Generico down, stopped him from crawling because he knew his next step was to get El Generico up on the top rope for that huge superplex Liger loves to use.
Make it possible to brainbuster the top rope, you never know.
Jushin Thunder Liger, it would not surprise me. He knows exactly what it takes to to have put away many opponents over 25 years. And if he knew that that was Generico's weakness, look at this, Liger is caught up on the top rope. Generico! Oh my God, he just destroyed him! Pulls him in, bringing him up to his feet. Brain buster!
Brainbuster! Beautifully applied. 1, 2, no! Jushin Thunder Liger kicks out of the Brainbuster at 2.8. That was a near fall if there ever was one, Colt Cabana. Generico obviously asking himself what it's going to take to put away Liger here. The crowd, you can hear them behind El Generico completely. You hear those chants of Olay.
There is one thing left for El Generico to throw at Jushin Thunder Liger, and that is the Turnbuckle Brainbuster.
He points to it, letting these people know exactly his plans. The only way he can put this man down.
You could see Liger very slow to get up after that Brainbuster, after those Helluva kicks. And now Generico putting Liger up on the top rope, draping his legs on the outside. Generico on the inside. He's got Liger all tied up. Liger fires in a right hand, Generico a right hand of his own. These shots to the midsection, but Liger, you can see he's fighting for position, jockeying. Oh no! Oh no!
On a Liger bomb!
Liger bomb! 1, 2, no! Wow! Generico kicks out of the Liger bomb. He's got him up, drops him down face first. Now Liger.
Going for a finisher.
He's got him up. Brain Buster! 1, 2, 3. That is it. El Generico put away by the legend of professional wrestling, Jushin Thunder Liger. What an incredible matchup. I believe that was Jeremy.
Max.
Oh.
No. Jeremiah. These guys are big Jesus guys.
They are. They've both read the Book of Eli multiple times. In theaters. Yeah.
Well,
Brian Kendrick not taking kindly to the Young Bucks, these former partners of his. Brian Kendrick is now...
here's the thing, Excalibur.
Generation Me, excuse me.
Generation, here's the thing. Kendrick and London are back. This is a great moment in the world of wrestling here. PWG have reunited them back as a tag team. And Johnny Ian's going to announce this.
He's stepping on your lines, bro.
At a combined weight of 412 pounds.
Throw this to Johnny Ian.
The team of Brian Kendrick and Paul.
I believe he already caught it.
These two are legit crazy. Since being fired for the
They are batshit crazy.
Yes.
Seems to be a lot of that going around the locker room.
This is going to be so, you have no clue what's coming with these.
Paul London, he's so crazy he can't even get out of his pants, out of his spacesuit. He wears a spacesuit to the ring.
Spacesuit.
387 pounds, the team of Max and Jeremy, Generation Me.
Oh, look at this, Brian Kendrick going after Max, but Jeremy right there to... But now this contest getting underway, getting off to a very hot start as the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks, Generation Buck, we'll call them, taking on Paul London and Brian Kendrick in this non-title match, this very impromptu non-title matchup.
And who jumped who? The batshit crazy ones.
The batshit crazy ones, of course. Kevin Steen just came out to say goodbye. I believe that was adieu in French. En français.
My children need wine. See, look at him, London, crazy.
He just takes down Max, and Jeremy Buck
Wore
is
a
there.
spacesuit. Wore a spacesuit to the ring. You don't do
He
that.
came out with a ray gun, and that was not a toy ray gun.
No.
He could have vaporized somebody with that ray gun. And now, Max Buck, excuse me, throwing Paul London out of the ring. Brian Kendrick on the far side of the ring, being gestured to by Jeremy, Nick. Is Jeremy his middle name?
Well, which was the younger Hanson? Sean? No.
Bop.
Yeah. So now Gen Buck, I guess he has control. Crazy Kendrick, bro.
He just clobbered Matt Jackson in the back of the head, and he caught Nick Jackson with
Brian Kendrick is pissed.
Yeah, these two used to be young, babyface, high-flying WWE tag team, kind of like what Generation Buck thinks they are, and now together they're back, but crazy.
Well, you know, the thing is, you saw it as well as I did. After the 2009 Battle of Los Angeles, Kenny Omega, finally, after that hard-fought tournament, has his hand raised in victory, and then Brian Kendrick and the Young Bucks hit the ring, and they just put the boots to Kenny Omega, the brand new Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion. And so, you know, we thought that was going to be a united front, but apparently the Bucks, things have changed in the last couple months. They seem to like the climate in Orlando a lot better than they like it here in Southern California, and so they've changed their attitude, and they've changed who they call friends. And Brian Kendrick on the out list.
I guess Joey is not one of those, or is Rachel.
Or Phoebe. The Young Bucks, of course, well known for
Crazy Kendrick, look out.
He's like the loose cannon. He's the Brian Pillman of professional wrestling.
They both are, man. He does a nut job.
Well, see, the thing is, Brian Kendrick is like scary crazy. Paul London is like goofy crazy.
Hippie crazy?
Yeah, like he's a little fried.
Astronaut crazy?
Yes.
Fried is a good word.
Space madness crazy.
Yeah, it's a little spacey.
And Paul London, of course, known as the...
confused with Kevin Spacey.
No, not at all. Why would we want that? Especially on this weekend of Kurt WrestleMania.
Right, let's get into it.
Kurt Russell, the star of the show tonight. Oh, look at this. Paul London showing off his craziness as he takes Mac Buck off the corner. But as I was going to say, Paul London, he was actually on a 5-year space voyage. The Intrepid Traveler. He traveled the cosmos, came down with a case of space madness when he was coming back home. Came back home at too high of velocity, and it really infected his brain, his way of thinking. And so Paul London, oh look at that clothesline, takes down Nick, and rolls up to the corner, or rolls to the outside, but slides under Nick. Catches him in Irish whip, reversed by Nick. London. Oh! He just ran through Nick Jackson with that drop kick.
Very unconventional, but when you're crazy, you don't do conventional things.
Very effective, but Nick, great ring awareness, tagging in brother Matt. And the thing about London and Kendrick, these two men have not teamed for many a year. When the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson, they team together all the time. They are the longest reigning Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Champions in company history. You do not get to that point by being slouches. And I mean, they tag team partners for life.
Yeah, they make sandwiches together.
Much like on Friends, they have one big screen TV and 2 recliners that sit next to each other.
They actually have a door with a picture frame around.
Do they? I've never been to their house.
I've been to the Buck House.
Oh wow.
And the picture frame is Jesus, but
Oh, I was gonna ask if they had a mezuzah on the door frame.
definitely not choose these guys. They love Mr. J.
Oh, look at this. Paul London tagging in Brian Kendrick, and Brian Kendrick has an axe to grind. A double axe to grind, except he did an elbow. It would have been a lot better if he did
This is
double axe.
Patton, London and Kendrick right here.
High velocity.
But the crazy version of it.
High velocity, highly effective tag team work by London and Kendrick. Very quick tags. And Matt Jackson, oh, look at a double stomp come down on the elbow of Matt Jackson. You know, the Bucks were not expecting this, but you know, they had to know when they ostracized Brian Kendrick that he was not going to take it lying down.
Especially because he's crazy.
That's right. I mean, when somebody's crazy, you got to play. You got to use your kid gloves around him, your crazy gloves around him.
Crazy kid gloves.
Or your kid crazy gloves in Brandon Bonham's case.
Right.
And so, you know, especially with somebody, Brian Kendrick, I mean, he will snap at a moment's notice. He is volatile. And, you know, he's like nitroglycerin. And especially you can see by driving those knees into the face of Matt Jackson. This is a beating that the Young Bucks are taking that I have not seen since DDT4 when they faced Roderick Strong and Brian Danielson in the main
They
event.
beat the living shit out of these two.
But the Young Bucks were able to come out with the victory. They defended the titles 3 times that evening. And so, you know, I mean, it was a huge victory for the Young Bucks. It was a great way for them to show that they are the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Champions, and with great meaning.
With great meaning becomes great pride. I'll tell you what, these Bucks though, they have grown up. They've gotten older. They've become more mature. They're heading on over, like you said, over the great waters of Orlando, Florida, and here they are, you know, challenging, I guess, Kendrick, thinking that they're the shit. You know, they can challenge these older veterans of the world of tag team professional wrestling. And it takes pretty ballsy to do, Excalibur.
Kendrick and London have been to the top of the mountain. They have dreamed the dream of Martin Luther King, but the Young Bucks are living the dream.
of Martin Luther King and the Young Bucks. And so they are, London there with the backflip.
Unconventional professional wrestling by Paul London.
Now, can you ever say anything that Paul London does is a mistake? Maybe he's just so crazy he meant to do something weird. Look at this. Nick Jackson goes up and over the top. He knew that his brother Matt was behind his back. London trying to fight out of that corner with those back elbows, but Matt Jackson with a hard right hand catches London right on the temple. You can see London just holding. He's checking for blood. He got hit that hard. Thought it might have split him open.
Looks like London hasn't shaved in a couple days.
London trying to use that beard as a little padding. And he drops Matt Jackson down with the brainbuster. Tags into Kendrick. London, look at this. Oh, running stomp and elbows Nick Jackson off the court and follows it up with a kick to the back of the head. 1, 2, no!
Very deep cover there by Kendrick. Almost could have done the job done. Now he's wearing him down. Kendrick knows for these cross faces.
Now seeing Brian Kendrick's intensity in this matchup leads me to believe that he was never happy to be teaming up with the Young Bucks. I mean, it's just kind of like an alliance of convenience almost.
And the fact that the Young Bucks were the ones that said, we don't want you.
I mean, that,
you know what I'm saying?
to somebody that's accomplished as much as Brian Kendrick has, that is a slap in the face in more ways than one. And so, I mean, Kendrick he is incensed in this matchup. But right now, the Young Bucks have the upper hand.
And the fact that they said, we don't want you, for him to come right on over, for him to say, hey, I've got Paul London in my back pocket. Almost a mistake by the Young Bucks, because this team is famous.
Look at that great teamwork by the Young Bucks, and that is why they are the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Champions. Unfortunately for London Kendrick, the title's not on the line in this matchup. Great tag team work there. We see Nick Jackson dragging Kendrick over to the friendly corner, to the shallow waters of the Young Bucks side of the pool, and Matt Jackson now just putting the boots to the back of the head of Brian Kendrick.
Doing a decent job cutting off this ring right now, making sure they stay in their corner. That's a sign of great tag team wrestling. But again, these two are both. I know you said that London and Kendrick haven't been together, but both are great tag team wrestling. This is a great tag team wrestling match. We're going to see a little edge because of the spite you can see in Kendrick's eyes.
It's like riding a bike. You never forget. I mean, a great tag team. I mean, I'm sure, if you were to team up with today, if you were just walking that ring and team up with a Danny Daniels, for example, it would be like you guys never stopped teaming together.
Unlike ice skating, though, look out!
Back handspring, back rake by Matt Jackson. Now, I didn't mean to say that you and Danny Daniels were a professional wrestling tag team. You were more of a figure skating in the pairs competition, a very Blades of Glory-esque.
I was going to just say, I remember being great sense. I remember ice skating in 3rd grade and being unbelievable at hockey, then going back in 5th grade and having no clue how to skate. So as opposed to quite that.
That's right.
But if Danny Daniels came and we tagged, I think we'd be fantastic. Once again, I think we tagged once.
What if it was a Beth of Steven theory?
Yes.
What did he do when he was there? And now Brian Kendrick being shot in by the Young Bucks. Double hip toss, back handspring, and drop kick to the side of the face. And the fans here in Los Angeles giving the Young Bucks, Generation Me, Max and Jeremy Buck, the same old shit chant. And really, we've heard that chant before, so it's same old shit from the crowd, too.
Yeah.
Turn the mirror on yourselves, folks.
It's going to be pretty ugly. Just the face itself. I mean, probably the size of your stomach. I'll be honest.
Oh, especially professional wrestling crowds. Oh, scum of the earth. I mean, not the people that go to www.prowrestlingguerrilla.com and buy our DVDs. Those mentioned. Each and every one of them.
I'm talking about CZW fans.
Oh, CZWfans.com or just CZW fans in general?
I'm talking CZW fans.
Oh, yeah. Scum of the earth.
You were plugging them before and you didn't want to, so now I'm...
No, that's okay. But really, I was plugging their cookies. That was important. Have you ever had their cookies?
Delicious.
Oh,
just like the
Three Mendes. Not Three Mendes, or Three Mendes Part 2, but tremendous cookies.
Where are they going? Pity City?
This is something that they picked up from their time in Orlando.
Apparently.
Brian Knobbs and Jerry Sags eat your pit out. But Brian Kendrick reverses, and Matt Jackson cuts off Kendrick.
I know it's a devastating move in the tag team world at another promotion. but not here at PWG when it's the finest of fine. Look at London, toe-to-toe with Max.
These two men just duking it out in the corner. And really, I mean, this is world's finest professional wrestling right here. Maybe not when Pity City's involved, but, you know, we do all right otherwise.
Bring it to an unneeded level.
And Kendrick, you know, for as much fire as he had at the beginning of this matchup, he has really had the wind taken out of his sails by the Young Bucks.
So here's the thing, when I get mad at my mom and I yell at her, I can only do it for about 2 minutes.
Oh, an up kick. Oh, Kendrick, as soon as I talked about that fire of his dwindling, he has shown that it is a roaring blaze.
There we go.
And now, tags out to London. London, big forearm, big shoulder. And oh, just dumped Nick Jackson over the top. Now London goes for the stomps. Matt Jackson caught up by the Huracan Rana. Face buster by Paul London. And now London.
I'm very fresh right now.
Atomic drop and a leg lariat to the back of the head knocks Matt Jackson to the corner. Elbow to the back of the head for good measure. Sends him in pillar to post. No, Matt Jackson reverses. Boot up by London. Floats over the top rope. London comes in, double stomp to the back of the head. But Nick Jackson right there, spot on to come in and save his brother to keep his team in this matchup.
You can see how fresh that Paul's doing right now.
Oh, look at that. Nick Jackson takes Kendrick off the apron. Oh, he baited London in. Oh, front leg sweep by London.
Jackson trying to get up.
London, oh, went off the back of Matt Jackson. I think Matt Jackson was standing up to his feet, and it destroyed Paul London's momentum up and over the top rope.
That's high-risk maneuvers for you.
It was more famine than feast for Paul London, but feast for Matt Jackson as he went over the top rope with the pescado.
Well, these guys are all putting their bodies on the line. You can tell, again, talk about the top notch of these tag teams, and now it's all coming down to who's going to be the victor. I know Kendrick wants revenge, but he also wants that victory to show that London and Kendrick are far superior than these Generation Bucks.
Kendrick and London back up to their feet, going to work on the Young Bucks. Oh, look at that. Nick Jackson comes in, blindsides Kendrick. Matt Jackson fights out of London's grip. Up and over the top, drop kick takes down Paul London. Deep cover. Only a 2 count for Matt Jackson.
That's Max
Buck. Max Buck, excuse me.
That's all right.
He gets the maximum bang for his buck
Unfortunately.
every time he goes out to eat a value meal.
Right here, maybe they're going for this max bang for the buck. Nope, different plans. Power bombs position.
Goes, I think, oh, super kick by London. Rattles Max. Swinging DDT by Nick Jackson. Puts down Paul London. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Nick Jackson a little bit frustrated that double team maneuver didn't work out quite the way the Young Bucks had planned. But London, he's still in this fight. Oh, look at that. Nick Jackson gets his boot up. London ran straight into it. Nick comes over. But Paul London had it well scouted, reversed, and just drove Nick Jackson down. Kendrick, boot to the side of the head. Elbow takes Matt off his feet. Shot takes Nick off his feet. And now Kendrick, he's got one foot on the throat of Nick Jackson as he stomps him with the other foot. Kendrick is vicious.
Really brutal.
He is like a rabid dog. Oh! Nick Jackson clutched onto the leg of Brian Kendrick, and Matt Jackson caught him with a super kick, and then tandem super kick, stereo super kicks from the Bucks on Paul London.
It's almost like that dog who was he almost had to put him to sleep. Look at Kendrick's all worn out in the corner now. There's so much you can be a pathetic wrestler.
Oh! High knee in the corner. Kendrick foaming at the mouth. Just thrown down face first by Matt Jackson. Wheelbarrow and face buster by the Young Bucks. Great tag team wrestling. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count.
Referee Hernandez, Senior Hernandez. Only telling us it's 2, not to ring the bell. I know, Scott, we're an official ring beller here.
Of course I am. One of my great many duties. And now Max Buck tags back into the ring. Picking up Kendrick, going for that powerbomb. Lung blower combination. Oh, just powerbombed into the knees of his brother. Nick Jackson up and over the corner, crashing on London on the outside. Huge stunner by Matt Jackson. 1, 2, no. Now, Cabana, you have to remember, title's not on the line in this match, but that has not deterred the Young Bucks. They know how pissed off Brian Kendrick is, and they know that they're not going to get rid of Brian Kendrick unless they lay down a decisive and meaningful beating on this rabid dog, Brian Kendrick.
Again, it's not just about Kendrick, it's about the different generations. The name is Generation B. This is 2 different generations.
Oh, headbutt by
of
Matt
wrestling.
Jackson.
And again, unconventional ways. That was a straight noggin-to-noggin headbutt. It almost looks like Kendrick could be out for it. He's almost mistaken for not tagging him there, but it looks like he wants to do his tag team moves.
Rolls him up to his feet. Spear takes Kendrick off his feet. Now Nick Jackson. Risky business from the Young Bucks. 1, 2, no, Paul London.
In the brink of time, London comes in and saves that.
Paul London comes in to break things up to keep his team in this matchup, this non-title matchup, but again, of little to no importance for London and Kendrick as well.
It's about pride. It's about saying that you are the best tag team. 90s, 00s, 010s.
Look at this. London sweeps out the leg of Matt. Drops Salt. Takes Nick off his feet and comes crashing down on Matt Jackson. London trying to revive Kendrick. Kendrick is the legal man. Hook of the leg. 2 count only, says junior senior official Patrick Hernandez.
Gotta get Paul in there. There he is. Legal tag. He's going to the top. Oh, London known for that high risk top rope maneuvers.
Oh, just diving knee drop, I think. Wow, I really spiked the mics with that one.
Only a 2 count, says Hernandez. What's it going to take? Again, we know London known for that shooting star and the 450. Both, those maneuvers from the top rope. Kendrick, that sliced bread. I guess those are their go-tos, but I guess these guys can do anything.
London has a smile on his face. I think
crazy. He's crazy.
He is. He's happy to be. Oh! Blindside super kick from Nick Jackson. And now London he has got to be out on his feet at this point.
Jeremy up top could be this bang for the buck.
More bang for your, 450 splash with the knees up. Nobody home. Kendrick.
Here we go.
Sliced bread. Sliced bread number 2. Shooting star press. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Brian Kendrick and Paul London.
Colt Cabana, can you just believe what you saw?
History is made here in PWG. London and Kendrick prevail over Generation Me. Here comes your main event. I'm going to throw this to Johnny in.
I'm actually doing commentary right now. I know. It's amazing. I got this headset on and fucking everything. PWG, anything can happen.
Introducing first, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, Roderick Strong!
Roderick Strong, similarly attired to Chris Hero, both men wearing green trunks. Do you think there's significance there?
It's like Christmas.
Weighing in at 240 pounds, Chris Hero!
Former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion Chris Hero, the longest reigning champion in company history. Rob Van Dam, impressed by the agility.
You gotta be.
From Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the whole fucking show!
John Ian,
Rob!
how dare you curse like that?
Yeah!
Potty mouth John Ian exits the match here as it leaves the 3 competitors. Referee, Mr.
Rick Knox, Ricardo Casanova, ladies and gentlemen, this is main event atmosphere if there's ever been one. Wrestle Reunion 4, Kurt Russellmania, Pro Wrestling Guerrillas event coming to a conclusion with this match, a 3-way match between Roderick Strong, 2009 Battle of Los Angeles finalist, and Chris Hero, longest reigning former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion in company history, taking on Rob Van Dam, whose accomplishments too numerous to, hey, I'm doing commentary right here. Wow, everybody's out to fucking get me, Colt Cabana.
Everyone's a jerk. You're just really salty today.
They are.
Let's be excited. We got a great main event here. 3 of the top competitors in the world.
They are conspiring against me, Colt Cabana, but I won't let that get me down because this is a tremendous way to cap off this great Wrestle Reunion 4 weekend.
Who'd have thunk, you know, so many years ago.
Rob Van Dam escaping to the outside.
He's too cold, man.
He's letting Hero and Roderick do all the work, but the thing about Hero and Roderick, these two guys, they've squared off many times in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla before, and just many times in independent professional wrestling before. And so, I mean, these two men, no strangers to one another, and they know exactly what it takes to put the other man down. But the variable, the third party, the unknown element in this matchup is Rob Van Dam. You can watch as many matches of his as you can get your hands on, but until Rob Van Dam is in the ring, in that match, he is an unknown.
Because Rob, doing most of his wrestling, if any, overseas. So very hard to get. Of course, you can see these guys on all the PWG DVDs and HDNet and wherever they go all over the world. So it's easy to get footage on Chris and Roger. RVD's only doing overseas stuff, so it's a lot harder to scout your opponents.
Very true. And Chris Hero, I mean, the thing about Chris Hero is, he is so, his style, with Roderick Strong, you know that he's going to go in there and he's going to beat the shit out of you.
Chop you to death.
That is what's going to happen. But Chris Hero, his style of professional wrestling is so mercurial, that he, it's constantly changing, constantly evolving. And so you never, I mean, even if you watch a tape of Chris Hero from 6 months ago, that might not be the Chris Hero that you're getting in the ring with today.
He's always evolving, always changing. Changing with the times, Chris Hero.
Times they are changing. Neil Simon.
RVD still taking it away. There he goes.
Rob Van Dam coming into the ring after Chris Hero was unceremoniously dumped by Roderick Strong in that leg lariat. Now Rob Van Dam and Roderick Strong squaring off here. The first time Rob Van Dam will see action in Pro Wrestling Guerrillas. The first time Rob Van Dam will see action in North America in quite some time. Ring rust could be an issue. I mean, he does have a relaxed schedule, whereas Roderick Strong, day in, day out, is training to be the best professional wrestler possible. And what a prick.
Yeah, right.
What a prick. And now Roderick Strong at the mercy of Rob Van Dam. No, cartwheels out of it. Takes Rob Van Dam by the wrist, takes him in a side headlock. Rob Van Dam throws off, splits down. Wow. Roderick Strong cartwheels up, ducks underneath. Oh, goes for the chop. But Rob Van Dam had that well scouted. Shoulder tackle takes Roderick off of his feet. Rob Van Dam up and over the top. Leapfrog by Strong. Telegraph. Van Dam put on the brakes. Goes behind Roderick Strong. Takes RVD down by the arm. And RVD back up to his feet. Hold for hold. Catch as catch can.
Classic RVD, look at this. Let these people know.
Why isn't Roderick on him? Why doesn't Roderick not chop him in the back?
A true competitor he is.
Did you hear Rob Van Dam from this match?
Who'd have thought?
No. After that stirring rendition of
that song.
That
I think the people at home might have missed, but if you didn't miss much.
Oh, I hope it makes the DVD because it was magical.
No.
Magical, if magical in your vocabulary means torturous.
Interesting here. Now, Hero was thrown out of the ring before. And Rob Van Dam came in, he won Roderick one-on-one.
We saw the showdown between Roderick and Rob Van Dam, but Chris Hero now wants his showdown with Rob Van Dam.
Almost exactly what it is.
Chris Hero, of course, I mean, he can hit just as hard as Roderick Strong, but I mean, I have to imagine that Chris Hero, despite the losing out on the experience edge to Rob Van Dam, Chris Hero is a much more accomplished technical wrestler than Rob Van Dam is.
Chris Hero, for the last couple of years, for the last 10 years, he's been traveling around the world, learning all different styles. Again, we all know it's no
Ooh, back elbow. Caught RVD right on the chin. Rob Van Dam leapfrogs up and over. Chris Hero goes for the trip, and Rob Van Dam drops down into a front face lock. Chris Hero, though, rolls through. Sweep to the leg by RVD. Sweep to the leg by Chris Hero. Only a 1 count. And now the square off. Chris Hero might have a little bit of respect for Rob Van Dam now.
2 top professional athletes in their game.
Oh! Rob Van Dam did not hesitate for a second. Oh, low bridge by Roderick Strong. Shoulder to the midsection. Roderick Strong taking on both men right now. Rob Van Dam still in the ring. Oh, got caught with the single leg drop kick by RVD. Rob Van Dam up and over the top rope. Moonsault off the ring apron on Chris Hero. Roderick Strong is back up to his feet, but Rob Van Dam has the momentum in this match right. Oh, he just fired Roderick Strong face first into the ring post.
You talked about that ring rust. Look at that moonsault perfectly executed onto Chris Hero. Rob Van Dam looks in perfect top physical shape. He looks like he's ready to go.
Rob Van Dam has not missed a step as he fires Roderick Strong into the ring apron, the guardrail, excuse me. Now Van Dam carrying Roderick Strong around the ring area on the far side of the ring.
So he's suplexing him on the guardrail, which only could mean one thing's coming up.
Roderick Strong.
We haven't seen this forever.
He is just about to be put in harm's way. Oh, and the leg drop from the ring apron comes crashing down on the back of Roderick Strong. Chris Hero, though, up to his feet. He's like a cat. I was gonna say yes, a cat. I was gonna say a puma, actually. Much like TJ Perkins, he is stalking Rob Van Dam on the outside of the ring.
Van Dam's got to know, 3-way match, once you put Roderick Strong down, you can't forget about Chris Hero.
And you see Chris Hero with the upper hand, goes in, brings Rob Van Dam into the ring, goes for the cover, a 2 count only from Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam ate that senton, but then again, only with the 2 count. Chris Hero, as I mentioned before, former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla world champion, longest reigning champion in company history, taking on Rob Van Dam, whose accomplishments so numerous to name. Began his career in All Japan Pro Wrestling, fighting the great matches with the likes of the Can-Am Express, Danny Crawford and Doug Furness, Dr. Death Steve Williams, Terry Gordy, so many of those great professional wrestlers, and that set the groundwork for the man that Rob Van Dam, for the professional wrestler that Rob Van Dam would become. An exchange of shots by these 2 men. Chris Hero actually throwing in some chops, but I don't think you want to bring the element of chops into this match with Roderick Strong lurking on the periphery.
Of course, you see that back heel kick that Van Dam hit on Hero. Here's going for the cover, lateral press, only 2 on the leg. Well, not well enough. Again, you're not going to get around Van Dam like that. You got to put a little more in. Obviously, Hero known for that. Hero's welcome. You also know for those knockout blows that he's been doing a lot lately.
That's right, he is the young knockout kid, Chris Hero, as he has that cravat with the knee lifts applied on Rob Van Dam. This is vintage Chris Hero right now, reaching back to the olden days, I guess, the 04-05 days of Chris Hero.
And just because he goes into a new era of different stuff that he's working on doesn't mean he doesn't have those bag of tricks in his back pocket.
That's right, he has so many resources at his disposal. Chris Hero, I believe, is the hardest professional wrestler to prepare for.
He's basically the human library with all his resources.
An incredible knowledge of professional wrestling Chris Hero has. Rob Van Dam puts on the brakes from the shot from pillar to post. Caught Chris Hero right across the bridge of the nose with that kick. Roderick Strong with the backbreaker on Rob Van Dam. Out of nowhere comes Roderick Strong.
Chops and backbreakers, that's what Roderick Strong's all about.
He is known as the doer of the backbreaker, and Rob Van Dam is finding that out the hard way. Lateral press, only a 2 count for Rob Van Dam.
Hook the leg, obviously, maybe just letting Rob Van Dam know that Roderick Strong is in this match, and he's no sucker.
Sending a message, a very clear message to Rob Van Dam that Roderick Strong is a very, very capable opponent and somebody not to take lightly.
Back elbow drop. Oh! Every time Roderick Strong, those magical feet.
And Rob Van Dam down in a heap. Roderick Strong places the forearm across the jaw of Rob Van Dam, but did not hook the leg that time.
Of course, this is the first thing I noticed, but he's back to the hold. Looking smart, wearing him down RVD. But you got to remember, there's Chris Hero on the outside, lurking, when's It's his time to come in. Let's get to take advantage of it.
Look at this, Roderick Strong crossing up the legs of Rob Van Dam, trying to restrict the breathing as much as possible. You know, Rob Van Dam, I mean, he is a physical specimen. He has so many assets at his disposal, so many physical attributes. But I mean, his cardiovascular conditioning is huge. And so, I mean, if Roderick Strong can neutralize that, he neutralizes a large part of Rob Van Dam's game.
Here's the thing about Roderick Strong trying to stretch out Rob Van Dam, but Rob Van Dam's the master of stretching.
That's true.
Yeah, so you really maybe a different game.
Oh, there's the chop.
Like that.
Oh, a hard right hand. Roderick Strong ate a right hand again from Rob Van Dam. 3 chops and a shot to the midsection, a knee lift, and now shoulders. Rob Van Dam reverses the pillar to post throw attempt. Rob Van Dam rolls through. Monkey flip. Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong. His toes touch the chandelier. Look at that, Tracy Smothers style. Taking Van Dam off of his feet. And Chris Hero, hearkening back to his old days in 2001, 2002, where he was a student of Tracy Smothers. And Tracy Smothers, a man Rob Van Dam knows very, very well.
Watch out for those elbows by Hero.
Oh, Van Dam gets his elbow of his own up. Look at that, Hero just sends RVD flying to the outside into the guardrail.
It's a 3-way match.
Oh, the clothesline by Roderick, the knee lift.
Watch out for your old back, Chris Hero.
Back broken. 1, 2, no. Wrong time to start the chant, buddy. Roderick Strong bringing Chris Hero back up to his feet. Front chancery now in suplex position. Chris Hero lifted off the ground, but he's still using his
Weight advantage for sure.
definitely. And oh, drops him down into that neck breaker.
Almost like Hero took that idea of that suplex that Roderick Strong was going for, and he knows what he has in his back pocket, that suplex neck breaker variation. Hero back in the offense, so Rick Knox.
He's checking on Rob Van Dam on the outside. I'm not sure how Rob Van Dam landed on the guardrail, but we heard the impact all the way here across the building.
You do not want to chop off of Roderick Strong, I'll tell you that much.
Hero has been in this position before. I believe the match, or the show was It's a Gift and a Curse, available on ProWrestlingGuerrilla.com, where Roderick Strong and Chris Hero squared off, and they engaged in a battle very much like this one right now, where each man trying everything he could to gain the upper hand, but the variable, as I mentioned before, is Rob Van Dam.
There's that suplex Roderick was going for.
1,
the leg,
2,
Robbie.
only a 2 count. Rob Van Dam nowhere to be found. He's still on the outside, still, I guess, convalescing on the outside. He's just content to let Roderick Strong and Chris Hero go at it in the center of the ring. Swinging neck breaker. Beautifully applied by Chris Hero.
You see Van Dam kind of on the outside trying to get his game back.
RVD bringing a chair into the mix. I think he went to IKEA down the road in Carson. Oh, just clobbered Chris Hero with that chair.
Knox allowing it?
Knox is he's gonna have to let it go. Oh, look at that. Rob Van Dam reverse caught him with that high kick. Rolling thunder on both men. Chris Hero just had a very, very bad wake-up call after that chair shot. Lateral press, but I think Roderick Strong too close to the ropes.
Rob Van Dam is looking for anything after that. And again, this is trademark Rob Van Dam, so I think Knox allowing it, I guess. People came here, they want to see what they want to see.
They do not want to see a disqualification.
Not at all.
I believe
Good for Rick Knox.
we might have a bit of a riot. Van Dam with the chair drop kicks into the face of Roderick Strong. He knows he didn't catch him flush. The fans let him know. But now Rob Van Dam setting Roderick Strong up in the corner. But, you know, what effect? Oh, just destroyed him for a second time. What effect does landing on the guardrail have on Rob Van Dam?
Well, he's had time to get his bearings with him. There he is.
He had time to go to IKEA.
Sure did.
He picked up a chair, and I believe he got a shelving system as well. Rob Van Dam lays him
Set
down.
up for that split-legged moonsault.
Beautifully done. 1, 2, no! No, Rob Van Dam only gets a 2 count.
Hero almost bridged himself up, making sure not to get pinned with that split-legged moonsault.
Leg drop across the face of Chris Hero. Rob Van Dam going up to the top, but Roderick Strong in position and caught him on the side of the head with that kick, which was sick.
Sick kick.
Good thing he did not kick him in the dick.
And what about referee Knox, AKA Ray?
He's got a big coccyx. Look at this. We've got some serious double, maybe triple jeopardy up there. And now in the center of the ring, Rob Van Dam, Roderick Strong, and Chris Hero. No, Chris Hero up with the cover. 2, no.
Right on over to Van Dam.
1, 2, no. Van Dam kicks out.
What's it gonna take? Once again, we talk about the variables and the different situations, the backbreakers, the chops, the knockouts, the arsenal of Rob Van Dam.
The chair.
The chair.
It's not something it's not something we expected to see, but it's something that's not surprising.
And as came into this game, we have to realize that could be involved in some kind of.
You have to acknowledge and appreciate the effect that the chair could have on this matchup. Roderick Strong up to his feet, lays in a shot to Chris Hero. Chris Hero lays in a shot to Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam with the right hand on Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong right elbow on Chris Hero. Chris Hero, boot to the chest, boot to the chest. Oh, double leg takedown. 1, 2, no. Roderick Strong back up to his feet, elbow to the face of Rob Van Dam. He's got him up, fireman's carry. That FRS, freaky Roderick strength. Roderick Strong, oh! The sick kick of Chris Heroes.
Could be going for some kind of knockout variation. Looks like he's got him up top.
Could be the ripcord. And he's got him up and drops him down. Hook of the leg, 1, 2, no!
I think Hero's key here is a knockout. That's what he needs. Pick him up. He's got those different knockout variations, the elbows. Any form could come from anywhere.
If he knocks out Roderick Strong, the only thing stopping him from winning this match is if Rob Van Dam can make it in the ring in 3 seconds or less, or in under 3 seconds. Roderick Strong backslide, reverses. Chris Hero goes for the Magistral, no. Roderick Strong, kitchen sink, coming off the ropes. Chris Hero catches him with that inside elbow. Roderick Strong, the sick kick just destroyed Chris
Right
Hero.
under the chin,
1, 2, no, Hero kicks out.
Unbelievable show of courage and strength by Chris Hero that could easily have knocked him out. Speaking of the young knockout kid, that heel went right under his chin, an easy knockout.
Look at this, Roderick Strong has the Tiger Driver reverse. Chris Hero down into a pinning predicament, 2 count. Chris Hero very nearly stole this match right now. And I mean, the thing about Chris Hero, you notice his neck is incredibly strong. It acts as, it's almost just like a spring to absorb all that impact. Roderick Strong catches the chair. Oh, Chris Hero just caught Roderick Strong with the elbow on the chair. Rob Van Dam just laid out Chris Hero. And Rob Van Dam, he sees it. He's going up to the top. Roderick Strong is fighting to his feet. 5-star frog splash. He covers him, 1, 2, 3. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Van Dam comes out of the weeds to hit a victory over Roderick Strong. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here on Kurt WrestleMania. Visit www.prowrestlingguerrilla.com for all the latest details. Colt Cabana, thank you for joining me on commentary.
We'll see you next time.
Big round of applause for Rob Van Dam! The whole fucking show! Seriously, Rob, thank you very much. It was a pleasure wrestling you, although I did not win the match. But the way that I see it, technically I did not lose the match. So in my eyes, that makes me the #1 contender to the PWG World Title. Now to those of you that have been keeping track of my career, I just got back from Japan on Monday.
And while I was gone, it seems that I missed an amazing Battle of Los Angeles. Finals, Kenny Omega, and my very worthy adversary, Roderick Strong. What I would like to say is that I want a fucking rematch for my title! So I don't care when it is, but when Kenny Omega gets his ass back from Japan, that title is mine again! And Roderick,
You will never lose again.
once I have that belt again, feel free to come at me and try to take my title.
It won't happen. It's not gonna happen.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the biggest PWG crowd I've ever seen. I may be wrong, but there's a hell of a lot of people in this building. And by God, I wish we could fit this many people in Reseda. But it's been a pleasure performing for you all. And if you weren't PWG fans before, I'm sure you are now. So I will see you at another show. Thank you very much.